Hold on.
I'm a grown man, and guess what? I want LeBron James to be my daddy.
Nasty.
That big loss that they had,
What are you
obviously.
talking about?
Hey, Caleb, he pushing your button. Listen.
You second guessing me, boy. That boy.
He's like, yo, he on the plane. He's trying to escape. No such thing as man weave.
I'm so sorry.
You either wear the weave or you not.
No. I agree with that, but it also shows that Jerry has had CTE.
I knew.
Hey, host, get it back on track.
Yeah, see,
This is going off the rails.
Kansas City Chiefs went to.
I picked Cincinnati, baby.
No, you didn't.
Do I look like a brother that wears weave? Huh?
Okay, I was using your hair as an example. I don't know what you took that and went, but nah. I'm gonna just hop over. Okay, welcome back to another episode. We talk about man weave, as I like to say, ain't no man weave. It's just weave.
There's no such thing as man weave.
I'm so sorry.
You either wear the weave or you not.
All right, we here back again to discuss Week 6 football, not man weave. All right, talk about Week 7 football. And discuss the major trades that went down today because there was a lot of implications. We're gonna discuss it in a couple. All right, we good? We got the weave out of our system. Yeah. And Caleb, off camera, Caleb cannot mention Diddy or anything relating to Diddy the rest of the season. As y'all know, this boy loved
the rest of the season. We said the rest of the episode.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We said the rest of the season.
I didn't say the rest of the season. I never agreed to that.
Diddy
I didn't agree to that. See, I didn't agree to that. I didn't agree to that.
We agreed for you.
I didn't agree to that. Nah,
it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to agree to it. It's gonna be a counter on the screen. Don't even worry about it.
Well, listen. So prepare for the counter to be filled then.
Well, mother sec. Okay.
After this episode. I said I wouldn't do it this episode, so I'm not going to do it this episode. But after this episode, all bets are off.
3, 2, 1.
Are you nuts?
All right, well, hey, fair enough. But we're here. We're back again a week later. How y'all feeling? I ain't seen y'all talk to y'all in about a week or so, but Week 6, how y'all feeling?
Man, listen, I don't know what do you mean you haven't talked to us in about a week.
We on here. It's been a week.
Oh, okay.
I just saw you
we on the group chat.
What you talking about?
What I'm saying?
My memory just be. You know what I'm saying?
Right? We on group chat all day, every day. Anyway,
that CTE is kicking in. Oh my goodness.
Hey, man, I had a good week. You know what I'm saying? My Dolphins didn't play this week, so I didn't have a letdown, or my Hurricanes. So we're really having a good week right now, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're looking forward to next week. They say Tua might be coming back. Who knows? But last week, we had a good week, man.
That boy brains is scrambled eggs. I don't know what you're excited for.
Come on, Caleb. We need some positivity, bro. Goodness gracious.
Positivity, okay? Positivity, okay?
Ethan, I hope you put the message again from the group chat that I was mentioned beforehand, but how was your weekend? I know it was probably ruined yesterday by your boy going down.
My weekend was terrible. My neck was hurting like really, really bad.
No.
When I was
I'm not laughing at the neck injury. I apologize.
So, but your man's went down. What are you talking about? Like,
we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it shortly. All right, so we're just gonna hop right into.
How was your week? How was your week, Kyle? What are you talking about? How was your week?
Kay, did you literally? All right, Caleb, my fault because I forgot you. Go ahead, man.
No, go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you took your time to bash. Didn't he use his time to bash other people?
What? Bash other people? What are you talking about?
You took your time to talk about how much Diddy oil you finna be talking about.
Who did I bash?
No, I'm saying that was offline when you was talking about that Diddy oil stuff. But anyway,
I'm
We
sure
go
bringing a
anyway.
video
My
off
week
of
was
another college at the
fantastic.
beginning of the episode.
We got another dub. The Falcons. What can I say? That's about it. That's all I got. That Falcons won, so I'm cool. I mean, you're gonna talk about them. I'm not even gonna go into depth about them because we got other things relating to the trades. So we won't go too hard on the Falcons game this week. Plus, they played Carolina, so whatever. But if it's good with y'all, we're gonna dive into this first game with Thursday Night Football, and then you're gonna make it quick. So we're gonna go through the recap. We're gonna save the Jets Bills to the end, the Cowboys Lions, the Steelers Raiders to the end for obvious reasons. We'll give our power rankings, and then we're gonna put our picks back on screen, make it easier so we can have this on record because people like to change their mind even in the chat on text, but it's crazy. We're gonna have it on record. We'll be picking for next week, week 7. Ethan,
Yes.
I hate how you be looking crazy and you know who we talking about. Anyway, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Bruh,
No,
come
sorry,
on.
my bad.
All right, so we're starting off with Thursday Night Football. The San Francisco 49ers were in Seattle, and they beat the Seahawks 36-24. If you want to talk about a game of momentum, I was out at like a po' boy spot they have out here, and I'm like, oh, 49ers about to blow them out. Then Seattle run off 14-17 straight. Then 49ers come back. It was like, okay. Gino kind of looking a little bit more pre-Seattle Geno-ish, you know what I'm saying? But what y'all feel about the game? I think the better team won. San Francisco's winning. Obviously,
I disagree. I disagree.
Okay,
Listen,
that's
Gino,
what
that man, Gino. No, I'm not gonna say the better team. Sure, the 49ers are a better team. Gino sucks. Okay, that man has arguably the best quarter. No, hold on. He has
What?
arguably the best wide receiver room. I'm just talking about that game. I'm not gonna say in general. I'm gonna say that game.
Well, that's not what you just made it sound like.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that game. I'll
all right. Okay.
that game.
Hey, our limit for this game is 3
arguably
minutes.
the best wide receiver, core group, whatever, in the NFL. And that game, like, I'm watching it. I think the 49ers were stuck at 23 for a while, like you said, and they went like 17 unanswered. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, the 49ers are about to lose. And I was telling my friends, because I was somewhere watching it too, I was like, oh, they're going to blame this on Brock Purdy, and then they're going to call him a trash quarterback again when they lose and all this stuff like that and blah, 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 whatever. The man threw like 2 picks straight to the defense, like he was who do we say be throwing to the defense? Dak Prescott. I don't know if y'all heard that new song on TikTok where it says
Yes, I heard
Cowboys
it.
diss track. That's
Yes.
probably the greatest diss track song I ever heard of.
Ethan, make your point because you're such a
my
prisoner
God.
of the moment. You're a
This
prisoner of the
guy's
moment.
such a slurper,
my point
bro.
is they lost this because of Geno.
The
Smith. That's
greatest
it.
diss track in the history of the world.
Ethan, Gino had an off game and he looked terrible. Like he missed a lot of throws. You had DK Pout on the sideline trying to call up to the coordinator, doing wide receiver foolishness. Okay, but you're a prisoner of the moment for saying Gino's trash. Like that's
I said
just
for that game.
bruh. How you started
Yeah.
off, you came off
Listen,
like you was
listen,
about
this
to.
is-
How I started off, sure, but for that
Okay.
game, I was
All right,
for
this
that
is
game.
this is ridiculous talk.
You don't
Out
need
of all
to
of us, on the screen, which one of us has a Seattle Seahawks jersey?
What is the name on the jersey?
All right, I don't care what the name on the jersey is.
What's the name on the jersey?
Don't be trash and be like.
Say what the name on the jersey is.
I'm saying that. I'm repeating
okay.
that because I want to show the people out there how much of a flip flopper and a glazer you are.
Not a flip flopper.
Okay, that's what I wanted to show you. That's what I wanted to show. But anyway, yes, he had a bad game. But what I want to talk about is this dude talking about the Seahawks had one of the best receiving rooms in the NFL.
Are they top 10 receiver room? Like, come on, man.
Like, you don't think they're top 10?
What are we talking about? Maybe top 10. Maybe top 10, but they certainly isn't top 5. So I don't understand where that comes from. Yeah, okay, listen, let me. I love DK. But
do you really not think they're top 10?
While y'all talking, let me just go ahead and write this down for you.
Go ahead.
If
you don't think that they're top 10, that's crazy.
So I don't. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can probably list you 5 tandems off the top of my head right now that's better than that. But anyway, I don't want to.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to like get too far off track. But he had a bad game. Everybody have a bad game. Patrick Mahomes, who is renowned as the best quarterback in the NFL, has had a bad season to me. He hasn't even had a good game yet. So you can't just say, "Oh, the dude is trash. He's horrible." How you play one bad game? Like, come on, man. Like, that's what I don't like about that. But anyway, yeah, like you said, Kyle, I felt like the better team won. You got to understand, and if you look through the course of the entire year, good defenses has made all quarterbacks look bad. If you look at all the good, if you look at all the good defenses in the league, the Steelers, the Steelers, you see what the Ravens are doing. Teams like even the Chiefs. The Chiefs got a legit defense. You see what they're doing to quarterbacks. Like, come on, man. That's a good defense over there. Gino had a bad game. The better team won. I picked the Seahawks because I thought they were gonna upset them because I didn't think because the way that San Francisco has been playing this year has been a roller coaster. You don't know which really team you're gonna get. They're dealing with a lot of injuries too, so I don't think that it deserves that level of like animus. Like, oh my god, Gino is awful. He had a bad game.
And
I know, but I guess the reason why I put so much emphasis on it, I know it's early on in the season, but maybe because it was maybe because it was a division opponent, game, and I thought that they really had they legit had a chance to win that game. Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe that.
Any division opponent can beat any divisional opponent. Like that's the division. So, those are the teams that you see the most, and usually you have a tighter game, but the game went back and forth.
That was my thing on it, but that's about it.
Yeah, they just dug themselves a little bit of a hole in the beginning of the game, but if you just look at the scoreboard, it didn't look that bad.
Yeah, it was competitive. It was more competitive than one would think. It didn't start off that way, but it was more competitive.
By the way, you did not choose the Seahawks. You chose the 49ers.
I did choose the 49ers?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought in my mind I was going.
You chose the 49ers too. Caleb didn't pick. I picked the Seahawks. I'm the only one.
Yeah, for that game.
And also, just a little caveat. Oh, go ahead, Kay. Go ahead. Before I say my little soliloquy, I'll be quick because let's get to the next game.
No, go ahead.
I just can't believe. So, Ethan, would you take the Bears wide receiver core over Seattle?
Nope.
No.
You wouldn't take the Bears wide receiver core over Seattle?
No, I would not.
So,
what?
DJ Moore.
Hold on. My answer was kind of confused. You're saying you would not take the Chicago Bears receiver room over the Seattle Seahawks receiver room?
Maybe because of the quarterback. If you're talking about talent,
no. We're talking about the receiver room.
Okay, if you're talking about talent, yes, I would take the Bears.
Okay, are you taking?
No.
Okay, are you taking Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay, are you taking Houston?
Sure.
Okay, are you taking Philly?
Yeah.
Are you taking the Bucks?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. What about the Bengals?
That's okay. Bengals. That was next to my list.
You wouldn't take them, so what you asking me for?
Now I'm saying just a wide receiver room. Yeah. I'm not talking about the team.
Now the Jets.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. You look crazy out here, bro.
Okay. I'll even name the Falcons because Darnell Mooney looked like a Pro Bowler. So what about the Falcons?
Listen. It's been. Oh,
shit. What about that young core in Green Bay?
What about the 49ers? I didn't name the 49ers yet neither. I didn't name the 49ers yet neither.
Bro, y'all.
Okay,
that's 10 right there for you.
Yeah, you proved your point. You proved your point.
Goodness gracious.
You look wild out here talking crazy. Right.
So whatever Smith, bro, it's a
bro, you need to stop it. You need to stop it. But anyway, that had me what vexed my soul. That's what my mama used. You vexed me.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Next game, we got the Falcons in Carolina. They win 38-20. I mean, I take this as a win.
The Falcons across the board. Nobody cares. Next game.
Good. Yeah, we should have won. Whoop-de-whoop.
We're not talking about no Carolina.
Oh.
If you're an Atlanta fan, you can't even count that one. Just move it on.
And that was no name account. He's gonna tell you a team that just swept the division. You don't count that. Next game, please.
Listen,
Brad,
you don't.
We're not talking about the game. We got the dub. We got the dub.
You're not a real fan.
Relax. We're 4-2.
Thank you, Caleb.
We're 4-2.
Now, when they win the Super Bowl, I'll be parading the streets of Atlanta.
Hey, this is on record.
Yo,
This is on record,
yo,
by the way.
we literally.
Hey,
listen,
now when they lose, you
Listen.
better not come on here and say a goddamn thing.
Last time
Listen.
they started 4-2, they went to the
That's not
Super
how
Bowl.
fandom work.
Now
That's not how
listen.
fandom
Now
work.
listen, I said from the jump, and this is all recorded because we had a whole spiel about this.
Caleb said
when
he's
they were
not
playing the
confident until
preseason.
week 8. Yes, we know.
What I said was, and you said you weren't confident in them at all. I said I have to see till week 8.
I didn't say that. All
And
we
you
agreed
glazed
on
it
is
more
that
than
they
me.
haven't.
And you
The
glazed
Exactly.
only
it
thing
But
that
Kate,
we, the
but you
only
got
thing
Kate
that me and
standing on
Caleb
his.
agreed on, the only
Okay.
thing that me and Caleb
Okay.
agreed on is that the Falcons
It's
have
all
not
on tape.
rised up
It's
since
all on tape.
2017.
It's all
And
on
I can
tape.
put it in there. That's fine.
Okay,
Sure.
it's all on tape. All right. Listen,
Yeah, you're not.
I'm
You
standing.
just.
Next
I'm
game.
standing on
You're
business.
a
I'm standing
casual
on what I
ATL,
said.
a casual Bird fan.
I'm standing on what I said.
Jacksonville over the pond and getting their tea and crumpets.
Nobody cares about this game either.
Jacksonville get their head beat right in. Caleb Williams in the offense 35-16. That boy Trevor Lawrence just hot Skittles. That boy stinks. All right.
Huh.
That is
Hey, I
ridiculous.
just want to say really quick about Caleb Williams. Because remember my quarterback rankings, all my.
By the way, Kyle's talking about this, and he picked Jacksonville. But go ahead.
I told you that was my.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. We talked about that on
You
Sunday.
said, what's
He
his
talking about?
upset pick?
That was my just like let me just go with him.
He said, every week I need a spicy pick. So that's my spicy pick. Hey, ain't nothing spicy about it. Hey, I just want to say real quick, because my quarterback rankings that we did preseason, I put my rookies at the end, and I've been grading them. Caleb Williams, the last 2 games has looked phenomenal. I just want to say that, put that out there. Because everybody been trashing him. Everybody, as soon as that first 1 or 2 games, people were saying, oh, Jaden McDaniels is so much better than him. And, slurping Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels, don't get it messed up now. I said, he's an MVP candidate to me. But I'm just saying, Caleb Williams has played really well the last 2 games. And it's nice to see, he is taking the adjustments and figuring out, okay, he's getting more of a better handle on the playbook, and then also getting used to the speed of the game. He's finding his guys now. He understands I don't have a great offensive line, so I can't be holding the ball. And then shout out to that offensive coordinator who's really came in and helped them develop that. So I just wanted to point that out.
I don't want to prolong this conversation. I just want to end on this. Listen, I know he's had a phenomenal last 2 games, but the last 2 games he has played the 31 and 32 ranked teams in the NFL. But
and that's okay. He's a rookie. That's okay.
I know. That's all I'm saying. Next game.
Hey, Unc, I don't mean this in any form.
Yes, you do.
I just want to be spicy for no reason. I mean it's Jacksonville, cuz this win don't matter. All right, and here we go.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
They played Carolina last week.
That's fine. The only reason why
he played Carolina last week.
They played the Panthers last week.
Listen, the only reason why I mentioned that and brought it up was because he is a rookie.
You're a hater.
So you got to be able to see. You got to be able to see those improvements week to week.
No, yeah, it's the speed of the game.
Because his first 2 weeks was rough.
No, yeah, speed is speed in the NFL, regardless of the team, good or bad. So to that point, I do feel you.
Yes.
So going back to NFC South, and this is another one of those kind of weird games. If you watch the game, it's like, okay. So Tampa Bay wins New Orleans. It beat New Orleans. Spencer Rattler had his first start. They win 51-27. But if you watch the game, this was a 27-24 game at halftime. They were playing Spencer. The Bucs started off hot. Baker started turning the ball over. New Orleans went and took the lead, and then the second half, it was all Buccaneers, and I feel like I find myself saying this every week. Tackling is atrocious this year.
That Saints defense.
Oh my! It is.
It's bad. It's bad.
Chris Godwin in particular. Ethan,
just
insane. Put the clip right here.
Out to Godwin. In space, and he picks up the first down and pinballs his way inside the 40 and off to the races. Chris Godwin's 2nd touchdown of the day.
That's insane.
No business scoring that on that play he scored. No business.
Been a 3-yard gain at
bro. I was sick watching that. And again, as someone who loves football and the fundamentals of football, it's sick to watch. But again, I don't know.
I was watching. I didn't watch the game, but I doing the highlights. I didn't watch that game particularly, but I saw at halftime. I was like, okay. When I saw the final score, I was like, what the hell happened? It's like, oh my God. But Hey man, Spencer Rattler. I know he had 2 interceptions, but he didn't play bad. But I
wasn't
didn't. I
bad.
didn't
Good for his
expect.
first game.
I didn't.
I'd
Yeah,
have
I
to
didn't
say
expect this. I didn't expect that. Y'all know I like the Saints, but I didn't expect them to win. Given that their starting quarterback was out, but Spencer Rattler didn't play poorly. That last interception that he threw, like it was just a major interception. Dude literally was full body out, caught the ball like
Yeah,
behind his head.
like
Like that was just
yeah.
a nasty. That was just a nasty pick.
Yeah.
But I thought like Spencer Rattler played well, but I didn't expect the Saints to win that game. But I didn't expect them either to get
Right.
the way that defense looked early in the year. I didn't think they would put 51 on them. But
And Ethan, what were our picks? Yeah.
Oh,
What'd you say?
what? Sorry, we all picked the Bucks except Caleb.
Boy, K, what you was smoking?
Hey, was that your spicy pick?
That can be a spicy pick.
That boy said Rattler coming in throwing for 400.
Hey man, he probably want to drizzle a little video on that. But anyway,
Next game, please.
And that's a crazy bait, bro. He tried it. He held strong.
he held strong. Hey, I'm gonna bait him all night. Let me see. He went like this. Hey, you see his ears perked up?
Crazy.
That's crazy. But no, hey, so just a quick tidbit to Spencer. He threw the ball 40 times, so it looks like they're just gonna let him go. Like they're gonna let him go and play. So he should put up some numbers. I feel like going forward. But he'll be fine. Going out to Green Bay, the Cardinals go out there and lose 34-13. They got down early in that game. If you're watching it,
They were making a comeback towards the end of the half.
made it interesting,
but they
right?
didn't score a touchdown.
Yep.
If they scored a touchdown, that definitely would have made it interesting.
Tyler, he wasn't as effective running as he normally is. Threw for 214 and a touchdown. They could not run the ball this game. And again, you're not running when you're down early as they were in this game. But Jordan Love looking like, hey, we got this thing under control, okay?
Hey, listen,
that pick he threw was not his fault. So
Relax.
just scratch that. Just take that pick out of there.
That man, Jordan Love. Hey, man. Hey, I love me some Jordan Love. I'm not going to hold you. Listen, I'm not going to slurp him like Ethan will slurp him. You know what I'm saying? But listen, that throw he made to Dobbins off the back foot.
He flipped it.
Man, what does that look like to you, Ethan?
I'm
surprised. Hey, I'm surprised he didn't say it. I tried to bait him. I tried to bait him again with the Aaron Rodgers take, but
I'm gonna stay.
Put an A-Rod.
Hey, listen, man. Green Bay
that pick was not his fault that he threw, and then Cardinals did fumble 3 straight possessions and turned it over,
which was crazy.
Yeah, which was insane. 3 fumbles.
Each time I flipped back to the game, they had the ball, and I flipped back at the perfect time when they fumbled. I was like, "Yo, this is insane."
It's hard to overcome that in the NFL, bro.
Yeah.
Unless you're Baker Mayfield, because Baker, we didn't say it, but he threw 3 picks in that game.
Yeah,
Baker didn't
bro. Baker didn't play well in that game.
But Jordan did look like Aaron Rodgers. Next game.
Ding. Yeah, count 1 right there. Goodness gracious. Next game, we got Indianapolis in Nashville against your boy Will Levis. And we had old man Joe Flacco. I don't know how Joe does it, bro, but Joe Flacco gonna throw that thing, bro.
Yeah,
they win 20-17. He had 38 pass attempts, but only threw for 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, but did enough to win the game. Will Levis, I mean,
hey, I just want to say, I'm gonna put this on the record. Okay, never ever take fantasy advice from Kyle. I'm gonna put that out there because
wait.
No. Let's talk about it. Who did you tell me? I asked you. I said, listen, what you thinking? Who do you think that I should start? Should I start Pierce or Ray McLeod? Right?
I told you Ray.
Ethan did say Ray. Okay, you said, Ray ain't gonna do nothing. And Ray only had about 30 yards, so he didn't do much.
Yeah, he
did a lot. But he did a lot more than 0. He had the same amount of yards as me and you, Kyle. The same amount. Now I know that he got that pass interference call down there, and then he got a tip ball that he actually would have scored a touchdown, but the ball was tipped. But I end up getting 0. Thankfully, okay, I got the dub anyway.
Listen, I had
But
sound logic for why I chose him. All right, but that's neither here nor there.
This that game was really bad. I remember I looked at what I think NFL posted, and they were like, "Oh, game-winning drive from the Colts, bruh." That touchdown they scored to go up 20-17 happened like early in the fourth quarter. I was like, are y'all being for real right now?
They
Like,
got to
come
put
on,
out
man.
highlights, bro. You got to put out something. Hey, my boy Tony Pollard, you know what I'm saying? He on that team. They terrible.
That
That boy
third,
put
I
up
don't know if you
fantasy
watched
points.
it. I think it was like 3rd and 18 or like
The one he
3rd and
scored
20,
on?
and he scored. I was like, oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
but that goes back to the tackling. He had no business scoring, bro.
No, he
No
didn't.
business. Okay, I don't understand that, bro.
speaking of the tackling, that boy, I know we just did the game, the Bucks Saints game. What's the running back, the little dude that was stiff arming people and throwing people down? The little dude from the Bucks.
for the
Man,
Bucks. What's his
he
name's the rookie?
yeah,
Is he
he had
rookie?
a run that he had no
Oh,
business.
from
Listen,
left to right. I know what you're talking about.
hey,
Yeah,
listen,
I know what you're
Sean
talking about.
Tucker. Yeah,
hey, let me tell you something, man. This little dude, man, I stiff arming people. I'm like, what? Y'all can't tackle this little dude? I mean, he literally grabbed somebody by the face and threw him down.
I'm pretty sure that was the DN too, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, E, put the video right here.
Inside the New Orleans 45. They'll just be happy with possession. And Bucky Irving with a couple of stiff arms takes it right back inside the 45 and then some. Baker Mayfield putting a shoulder into Lattimore as
Like
No,
that's slow mo.
no,
They had it
Like,
in slow mo, bro.
Like
that looked bad.
like that's insane. But
Hey, how
that's
you
to
go
your
back-
point with the tackling. That just reminded me when we talked about it just now.
how you go back to your wife and kids and they see that? No, truly, like, Daddy, why he put you on the ground like that?
Oh,
Whoa.
yo, you see how Caleb looks up for that next game? boys.
Okay, let's drop. See y'all on some other shit.
Next game.
All right, bro. Sorry, that just reminded me actually. Hey, you know what?
Hey,
That counts.
man.
That counts as
No,
that
it
counts.
doesn't. No, it
Yes,
doesn't.
it does because I seen your face. I seen you, bro.
You can't do that. You can't do
Nah,
that.
that's wild.
That don't count.
But no, that reminded me. We're talking about receivers and Gabe Davis. I don't know if y'all seen Gabe Davis drop 2 or 3 touchdown passes in London. That boy Gabe Davis is trash. All right, I just wanted to say that. Like, Gabe, I wanted to say that with my chest. And Gabe, this is for you. I had you on my fantasy team last year. He had 3 games, just 0 catches, 0 balls. How you do that in Buffalo, bro? You trash, bro. You trash. So I don't know. You trash, bro. All right. We will touch this one. Oh boy, Caleb boy Deshaun Weinstein went to the city of brotherly love, and they lost 20-16. Okay, you're laughing. Is there anything you'd like to say?
No, there's nothing he can say. Keep going.
They lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, which is nothing new. Them boys are 1-5. That game was closer than it needed to be if we're keeping it a buck. Turnovers. I mean, whether the team's good or not, good or bad, you're gonna lose games like this. You turn the ball over. Yeah.
There's nothing really to say about this game.
I mean,
Like,
bro,
I would
they
just move
haven't
on
scored
from it.
20 points yet this year. Cleveland has not scored 20 points yet this year.
Hey, I just want to listen. I just want to
Okay.
the coach came out and said, the reporter asked him like, "Hey, man, you're gonna keep Deshaun Watson as your quarterback?" The coach says, "Yeah, I think we get the best chance of winning." Then the follow up question was, "Is the owner forcing you to keep Deshaun Watson as your quarterback?" And he said, he looked in the camera and said, "Oh, all the football decisions are my decisions."
Yeah, okay.
What?
Yeah, okay.
Come on, man. Hey, listen, damn well that owner said, "Hey, man, I bet if he on this team, I pay him all that money, he gonna be out there." You understand me? And we're gonna talk about them getting rid of Amari Cooper a little bit later, but
I wanted to say, because I think that was the wrong game. So they didn't have no turnovers in this game, but because I was going to say they were down like in the fourth quarter. So like again, this goes back to like Philly not being on. Like Sirianni, I know you guys saw Sirianni yelling at the fans after the game. Just a bunch of foolishness going on.
what an idiot!
He's
What
probably
an
going to be going at
absolute
the end of the season, but yeah, I mean, this
You're
is one that they
winning,
won.
by the way. By the way, you're winning when he does that. I mean, you shouldn't even do that when you're losing. But the fact of the matter is, you're winning. This dude woke up in the morning. He shaved his hair by himself. Okay, cause he looked like he got that skin. That's when you like just go buzz your head by yourself.
Yeah.
He got that prison cut. He come out there, all riled up, all juiced up. They winning now. He want to talk trash to the
spicy,
fans.
bro.
But you got to understand where you at. Philadelphia ain't gonna let that slide. Let the next game that you losing. What do you think finna happen, Sirianni?
Okay,
you big dummy. Come on, man.
I thought you was finna say something else there.
I just want to say too. Like I think was it Mel Kiper? I was listening to ESPN today, and he was saying, and it's true. It's like imagine those are your customers, right? So imagine you're in a store, right? And the customer comes in the restaurant and say, "Hey, I want you're at a pizza restaurant." And the customer says, "Hey, man, I want pizza." And the guy says, "Well, we only have cheese." And like, "Man, y'all ain't got no pepperoni?" "Well, no, I ain't got no pepperoni. And if you don't want no pepperoni, get your ass out of here." Like, what? That's how you treat your what type of foolishness is that, bro? Like, that's how you talk to your customer, people who pay your salary, who pay for these players. Bro. Like,
it's crazy.
It's just wild, bro. And that's the reason why he knows that the fans hate him there, and he can't just be a professional and say, don't listen to that, and he can't do it. He just can't do it.
He up 2 a.m. looking at the comments, man.
Yeah, he's the definition of a comment reader for real.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ethan, so
the rant syndrome.
Yeah,
hey, Ethan, real quick, go.
So we all picked the Packers.
Okay.
Me and Caleb picked the Titans. You and Ung picked the Colts.
Y'all picked Will Levis. What Mother said.
Shut up. And then across the board, we picked the Eagles.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm assuming we're across the board on Houston Patriots.
Yes, we are. Nobody.
All right, cool.
Talk about that game unless you want to talk about.
I mean, just real quick. So they go to Foxborough, win 41-21.
We talk about Drake May.
Yeah, Drake May had his first start. I mean, threw 2 picks, but he had some good, some nice touchdown passes.
He looked pretty good.
Yo, he threw. They said they had a stat that said he threw that touchdown. He threw. That's the longest air yards that they've had in a quarterback in 3 years in the Patriots.
40 yards.
3 air yards, like the ball actually traveling in the air. Like that's the longest in 3 years.
That is crazy.
So that's the type of quarterback play that they had between Matt Jones and I think Cam is mixed in there. I don't know. Was it? Yeah, Cam was
Matt
3 years ago.
Cam,
and Caleb Zappi
and Jacoby.
Mr.
Zappy Bailey. Zappy Bailey. That's his name. Yeah, Zappy Bailey, right? Or something like that.
Jacoby Brissett.
And Jacoby, yeah. So yeah, they win. And a game that turned out to be pretty good. Washington goes to literally across the river to Baltimore, and they lose 30-23. Not a bad showing by either side by any means. Washington came to play. Derrick Henry had I think Derrick Henry had 2 touchdowns, didn't he? Yep, had 2 touchdowns, 24 carries, 132 yards. Lamar, 323 yards. Oh, go ahead.
Really quick, another stat. Derrick Henry, I saw the other day. Derrick Henry is the fourth on the list of guys who had 100 yards plus 2 touchdowns in a game. He's got 20. So it's very rare for that to happen that many times. So he's got 20 games of 100 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns.
I'll tell you something. It just shows more and more every week. Derrick Henry, the Baltimore Ravens, was a match made in heaven. So, I mean, what can I say?
No. I agree with that, but it also shows that Jerry has had CTE.
I knew you were going to do that.
I know you were going to mention that.
Well, we're not talking about Jerry, but
no, that game should be saved for the end after his blasphemous comments on that radio show this morning.
Well, you want to do it first, or you want to do it like dead last?
No, I'm talking about like end. Go ahead though.
Well, we were gonna do the Jets dead last, like end.
Yeah, we can do it. Whatever order.
Zay Flowers had a good game as well. Had 132 receiving yards. Jane Daniels threw for 269 yards, 2 touchdowns. They didn't run the ball particularly well, but he did spread the ball out across that receiving core. Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry. You see the touchdowns he had?
Yeah,
But, hey,
I got him on
that boy-
fantasy, baby.
that
My
boy
dog.
something else, man. Bro,
Hey,
Skinny
man,
Tim
but
is
let
so
me talk
underrated.
about Jaden Daniels real quick, man. That first touchdown both the touchdowns were nice
Yeah.
throws, but that first touchdown, people don't understand when you have to use touch on a ball. Like, what is touch? When you have to, when there's a person, there's a player between your guy and the ball, and you got to put the ball over the head and drop it in the basket. Like a lot of dudes can throw fast or throw hard. A lot of dudes can throw with accuracy. Not a lot of people got that touch, man.
Yeah.
And that was just a beautiful ball, man. It was. That's probably one of the best balls I've seen all week. Well, that sounds crazy. K, come on, man. I already see you. As soon as listen,
That boy already smiling, bro.
listen. I already told y'all I'm unpausable. I ain't using pause and nothing. I'm talking about football.
That
All
boy
right,
said that's
not
one of
balls.
the best.
I'm talking about a football.
Whoa.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, The way he dropped that thing in that basket, man.
Hey, the paper said legend. There'd be a lot of balls seen as one event or something.
Kyle, come on,
What
man. Listen,
what? I was.
Why you get this dude riled up?
Caleb picked the Commanders, and Unc and Kyle picked the Ravens.
Are we undefeated? Are we undefeated?
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
What? Oh, Jacksonville. My fault. That's my bad.
Yeah, exactly. Am I undefeated? I think I'm. Which one I missed? Tennessee?
No.
No, he had the Tennessee one, right?
You're undefeated so far. Well,
Okay. All right.
well, that's
crazy. Yeah, I was about to say because I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing good these last 2 weeks.
Yeah. So the LA Chargers go out to Denver. They beat the Broncos. I don't know why. I just don't care about the Chargers. I just don't. Me personally,
Bro, I literally haven't seen not one of their games. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Bro,
I haven't either.
I haven't watched one.
We all picked the Broncos across the board.
That's crazy. Did we really?
We did.
Why did I do that?
They were on a 3-game win streak, and
they were on a 3-game win streak.
They were meshing together. Defense looked like it was going stupid, and then Justin Herbert looked like he just. I'm not.
Justin Herbert just owes them. Well, I was gonna say that. So
and Bo Nix, man. Hey, listen. I want to say too, man. When we crush guys like Bo Nix, you know what I'm saying? We give him
early in the season
plenty L, but he's been playing well. The last week he didn't play. He didn't have a lot of yards or whatever, but he didn't turn the ball over. He was managing the game.
Yeah.
And, they almost had an opportunity to win this game, but
yeah, Bo Nix has played. Bo Nix has played well up to this point in the season. He started off rough, just like Caleb, but he's starting to round into form. I don't expect him to have crazy yardage or anything like that. I just want him to manage the game. Don't lose the game. Don't put his defense in a bad position because they do have a really good defense. So I thought they were going to win this game.
And anything you said, we went all Denver across the board.
All Denver. This next game is very concerning for individual on this thing, but go ahead.
Well, Cincinnati and the Giants.
No. Oh, you skipped. Okay.
Yeah, because we're doing So.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So after.
Yeah. So Cincinnati went to the
Giants.
Well,
this still is concerning for a couple people, but go ahead.
Yeah. So they went to.
I picked Cincinnati, baby.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm trying to cheat the system. It's nasty work.
They lose 17-7. The Giants. Joe Beasy throws 208 yards, no touchdowns. The Giants. Daniel Jones throws for 205, no touchdowns as well. Does throw an interception in a game that probably was the pissy poorest game of the week.
Listen, this was my spicy pick of the week. Man, I really thought that the Giants had a good opportunity.
Sure? They could have. Shoot, they could have.
Yeah. I thought they had a good opportunity to win this game. But I messed up because I didn't know that what's the rookie receiver? I didn't know he was gonna miss another game.
Yeah,
he's too steady at Travis Scott concerts.
So I'm about to say he's been everywhere else.
That boy just everywhere in New York, ain't he?
Yeah,
you ever seen somebody on concussion protocol at a concert?
I know, loud lights.
Are you nuts? I don't know.
That's why I'm like, I didn't know he was. I wouldn't have picked the Giants if I knew he wasn't gonna play for a second week.
Yeah, no.
Well, he didn't. All right. For our last 3 games.
That game, me and Kyle picked the Bengals, and Caleb and pick the Giants.
Yeah, y'all must be on some of
Listen, I
y'all
thought it
on
was an
that
upset. I
Flint
thought I
water.
saw something cooking.
Oh, okay.
Oh. All right, so our last 3 games that all have had significant storylines going into the games, coming out of the games, during the game. So we'll start off with the Steelers and the Raiders. So the Steelers go out to Vegas. They beat them 32-13 in a game, right, where you're watching it. I was a Steelers fan, and we have a Steelers fan in our group chat who was talking foolishness with Unc. I'll let Unc go into more detail with that. Yes, Justin Fields didn't do much offensively speaking. They ran the ball. Najee looked like Najee at Alabama for once in his life. I don't know the last time he looked like that.
Yeah, better say it.
But now today we film on Tuesdays. They are naming Russell Wilson as starter going into week 7. So yes, they win. They put up 32 points. Again, that defense stifling. So I'm not going to really be like, oh, the offense put up points. But again, how do you guys feel about Russell Wilson being named starter after Justin Fields was there with 4-2, right?
Yeah.
4-2. Yeah. So 4-2.
Before we say that, I just wanted to give our picks out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was Kyle's real spicy pick. He think the Jags was Kyle picked the Raiders.
No,
Everybody
the Jags
else
was a
picked the
real
Steelers.
spicy pick, bro.
So no, this is just straight up stupid.
I thought Aiden O'Connell had something crazy.
Aiden O'Connell as
Ain't
their
no
starting
who?
quarterback against the top 5
I thought
defense in the
Davante
league.
Adams was going to play, but I guess he's going to play next
No,
week
you
because he
didn't.
with his
No,
boy
you didn't.
now.
Literally,
No,
2
you
weeks
know he
ago,
wasn't gonna play. You know that hamstring.
You said that.
You know that
you said
hamstring was
you would
extra
milk
tight.
That hamstring. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that hamstring extra tight.
But anyways, yes,
no
I
more.
do think Russ.
Hey, yo.
Okay, you might need a little oil to put on that hamstring. He probably had some of that.
I did.
Yo, as soon as he hit New York, they probably hit him with a little bit of that Diddy oil. He felt real good.
They sure did.
Hey.
He came in. I think he said, "I'm feeling great." Anyways, so like I was saying, the Steelers with Russ playing, I think that given the situation they're in right now, being 4-2, I think it's a good move. I mean, Justin Fields was never entitled to having that starting position in the first place. We didn't bring you in to start. Russ just had the calf injury, and now we're 4-2. So we'll see how this works out for with Russ and how he meshes with the team. If it doesn't mesh well, guess what? We only paying you $2 million. The Broncos paying your salary. So guess what? We ain't losing out on anything. Justin Fields go back to being our starting quarterback, and we move to the playoffs. Mike Tomlin take him to another one.
And that's what I was trying to tell Eric in our group chat. It's like he's like, oh, I don't want to see nothing. No, Russell Wilson. Justin Fields has done enough. And blah 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 blah.
Wake up the offense. You don't even know the offense has been mediocre.
The offense has been completely subpar. Okay, like I was telling him in the chat, like when you are gonna if a guy comes into a season as a starter and even though he hasn't played a game, he doesn't lose his spot unless the person who takes his spot really balls out. Now, Justin Fields hasn't been bad, but he hadn't been all that good either. Like he's been okay. They've been able to win games. He's been able to use his legs to get out of trouble and things like that. But he's not played like at such a level to where you don't want to see what Russ has. At the end of the day, he's saying like, oh, I don't even care if Russ is better because I want to lose games. And so, because we're always in the middle and I want to get picks and, so we can get better. Like, it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. And you guys tell me what y'all feel about this. Because y'all from a poverty franchise. I'm from a poverty franchise. Okay? I've been starving for about 25 years for just a playoff win. We've been in the playoffs a couple times in the last 25 years, but we haven't had a playoff win. Here's a guy that goes, oh, well, we haven't had a playoff win in 8 years. I haven't had a playoff win in 25, man. Stop being so ungrateful, man. Okay? These guys who have Hall of Fame quarterbacks come in, they lose a Hall of Fame quarterback, the guy retire, and then all of a sudden they wanted to just bounce right back. It don't work like that. Y'all got to be sorry like the rest of us for a little bit.
Yep.
You got to be sorry for a little while.
If you consider that
sorry, or at least mediocre.
And that's what I'm saying. At least mediocre. But he's saying like, no, he's
I
so
want a complete
ungrateful.
reset.
Like,
I want a
like,
hard reset.
I'm like, he's like, oh my God, I cannot believe that we actually make it to the playoffs every year. And I'm unhappy. You know what I want to do?
that
I
was
want
crazy.
a playoff win, and I want to go deep in the playoffs. You know how many teams can't even get in the playoffs? Why don't you go call them? Why don't you go call a Chicago Bears fan?
Hey,
Why don't you go call a Cleveland Browns
skid
fan
marks.
who
The
is
USA skid marks.
Oh yeah, like Caleb said, who is the brown stain or streak through the USA bridges? Why don't
That's
you call
crazy.
one of their fans?
Yeah,
Quit being so ungrateful that your team is so damn good that you're upset at the fact that you make the playoffs every year, but you don't get an actual playoff win. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Listen, E, and listen. Y'all done made it to the playoffs like when y'all shouldn't. You had Kenny Pickett starting at your thing.
I mean, they was like 7-9 one
made
year and made it to the playoffs. Like,
Y'all
come on,
still
man.
made it.
Kenny Pickett. Yeah, I mean, this dude can't throw. I don't even have the analogy that I want to use, man.
Real one.
Like
It was
Kenny
them
Pickett.
double gloves. Them boy not that boy.
I mean, it's complete trash, boy.
That boy ain't.
And y'all made the playoffs, man. Come on, man.
Okay, what you think about the situation? Would you continue to start Justin Fields, or are you okay with them starting Russell Wilson? I'll say my piece.
And I'll say, I want to say Russ only because, just to shake things up a little bit. But I understand wanting Justin Fields to stay. I get it. I completely get it because, he's gotten the team to this point. Like you all said, he's been playing not terrible, but there's nothing exciting. There's no pop, no flair, no.
They got no juice. They're winning these games off of defensive play.
Right. So I understand wanting a change, but I also understand wanting to keep him there. So I don't know.
Yeah. I was going to say, to play devil's advocate, like kind of along the lines of Caleb, like I feel like you'd have more incentive. You have incentive to play Russ because the offense is mediocre at best. Now, if you was paying Russ the $30 million that Denver's paying, I'm definitely going to get you on the field because, bro, you're not going to sit on the bench. Me personally, and again, I guess it's just a locker room feel because a lot of things go into this. Because I'm sure the Steelers fans too, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because we got 4 wins and we top of our division right now. So I feel like I can see both sides, right?
But my point is,
Ethan, it can be positive or negative because Russ can come in, elevate the offense. Russ can come in and look the same, and then you're like, I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm giving him that's why I would give him the chance.
Yeah, no, I get you.
This man can take the offense to a whole nother level than what Justin.
You don't know, and that's what I'm trying to tell Ethan. I'm trying to tell Eric, like, you don't know. What if he, throws the ball for 400 or 500 yards for the next couple games? You don't know. And guess what? At the end of the day, if he's not any good, then you just put Justin Fields back there. He was concerned, like, oh, you're gonna, hurt the relationship between Justin Fields. I don't care about no feelings, man. This is football.
I don't know about.
We got you for a 6th rounder. Okay, you don't got no feelings. You play when I want. You play when I tell you to play, and you come out when I tell you to come out. Okay, what are you talking about? Oh, you want to damage his feelings? I don't give a goddamn no feelings. Okay, we paying you. We paying you a gang of nickels. Okay, you want to act up? We'll sit you in the corner on the timeout. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about. Guess what? If we want to sign you next year, how much options you think you're gonna have? You're gonna be right back next year if we want you. So cut out with that all that foolishness talking about the relationship between Justin Fields and the Steelers. Got knock it off.
And that's real because we're in a place in the marketplace where teams aren't like signing guys like, oh, I'm going to sign to be my starter, but I'm going to the draft or we got our guy, and that's it. So
that's it.
You're gonna be hard pressed unless you want to go battle out in Vegas with a rookie quarterback or something.
Listen, he does not have to pull the clout. He has not played at a level to where you can say what you want and what you don't want.
Yeah,
I think in this era right now, Baker would be he's the last quarterback that was able to resurrect his career from already being drafted and being like passed around at different teams.
Well,
I mean, that's all I had to say.
Yeah.
You can move to the next one.
And I'll just transition like this because keeping it with the Raiders and Davante specifically, so we'll end with the Cowboys. So today, Davante got traded to the Jets to reunite with his homeboy, A-Rod.
I told you it was
Ayahuasca, Egyptian. I need a dark place to gather my thoughts. I think it was for a conditional third round that could become a second round if you meet a certain snap count and certain statistical numbers. One, do you love the trade? And two, do you think it's going to fix the Jets offense and the issues that they have? Caleb, we'll start with you, and then we'll go to
I think it'll elevate the offense a little bit. We just don't know because the man's not fully healthy. Like he's spotty injury history, so I don't know. If in the best scenario, yes, they get to the playoffs and we see what they do there, but it's just a toss up right now.
This team is 2-4, so they got to dig themselves out of a hole a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay, I didn't mean to cut you off. Please take the floor.
I have no idea what you mean.
Yeah, okay.
Kay said he see that bottle of Diddy all in the back. Anyway, like I was saying, so I had these pundits, man, and I completely disagree. Like, I love this for the Jets. I hate this for my team. Obviously, with the Dolphins, I think the Jets just got really much better. And the reason why I think they got better. And I hear what everybody's saying too, like, that defense isn't as good as we thought they would be. They're a little bit light on the defensive line. And, Reddick would be a great fix. They also told Reddick, hey, he could try to find a trade. If he doesn't find a suitor for a trade, he's probably going to, sign with the team and come back because they really need him. But what I like about this is what people don't understand about football is how one star player really can change everything on an offense. Because if you look at what's going on right now, what's the main problem on offense that the Jets are having? Two things. One, they can't run the ball consistently, and then two, Aaron Rodgers and the receivers are not on the same page. He's on the same page with Lazard, but Lazard can't catch the ball, so that don't really help him. So what this does is, and people were saying, oh, Garrett Wilson's going to be so upset, or Garrett Wilson's numbers and targets are going to go down, and Garrett Wilson's about to take off because he's going to understand finally what it's like being next to a true number one, okay? Not when you have defensive game planning and scheming to stop you. It's when they gaming to stop another guy, and now you really get to eat. Now you're the one in the red zone that's getting the one-on-ones. Okay? You're the one that the defense is shifting away from because they got this guy on the other side. Also, so how does this help your running game? If I'm the offensive coordinator and the Jets, I'm so excited right now because this actually, yes, he's a receiver, but this actually helps your running game. Because what am I going to do as an offensive coordinator? You know what I'm going to do? People are like, oh, Lazard has to sit, or Mike Williams has to sit, or no, I'm putting all four of them on the field. Okay, I'm doing a one running back, four wideouts. What's that going to force the defense to do? Kyle, you played. They're going to have to play dime or they're going to have to play nickel, right? So you're going to bring an extra cornerback on the field.
You playing fantasy? You playing fantasy football right now, bro? Because it's not that simple. Like on paper, it's that simple, but we know that's not going to happen.
Okay. Tell me, as a defense, as a defense.
No. Listen. I want you to finish because
I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. If I line four wides and I got my back out, you can't have a linebacker on a receiver, right? Because I'm gonna pull my tight end off the field, right? I got four wide. Okay, what you gonna do? You're gonna have to go nickel or dime. So if you go nickel or dime and I pull my guard and my guard's on a 5'11", 185-pound quarterback, what the hell are you gonna do? How you gonna stop Braylon? What's that the big dude? They're running back, the rookie.
Allen.
Braylon Allen. Yeah.
Okay, how you gonna stop the other dude? You can't stop that. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That actually helps their run game.
So
I'm playing power. I'm pulling my guard. I'm pulling the tight end off the field. I'm pulling my guard, and I'm running down. I'm running the ball down your throat. What you gonna do about it? You're gonna put a linebacker in? So put a linebacker and line him up, and I'm gonna put Garrett Wilson in the slot, and you put a linebacker on Garrett Wilson. See what happens.
Hey, it sounds all fine, Andy.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is why I'm saying this is gonna make this team so much better. Now, what I'm still concerned about penalties, right? They got way too many penalties, right? They hurt themselves. Pre-snap stuff. That's concerning. And like I said, the defense isn't as good as we thought they would be. If they can sign, if I'm Woody Johnson, I'm walking in the general manager office. Listen, I don't want to get rid of Reddick. Give him whatever he wants for 1 year. I'm not signing him long term. Let's get him in here. Let's give him whatever he wants for this year. And we're going to put all our chips in the middle of the table, just like the Rams did a couple years ago. F them picks. Listen, whatever we got to do, get Reddick in here, okay? And we're going all in, try to win the Super Bowl.
I think that's all.
So what it? Forget about what you're saying. Oh, this is fantasy. I'm saying in real life, if I do 4 wide and I take the tight end off the field, like I got my running back there, what are you playing? What defense are you?
But I'm saying that's cool, right? But that's like me at the beginning of the season when I was like, if we come out 5 wide in Atlanta with all the weapons we have, can't nobody guard us. But they're not gonna come out and do that because it's not realistic. What I'm saying is, you didn't mention the O-line, which is the biggest hole on this team, and I don't care if Megatron came back and you put Davante. He don't have time to throw the ball. If you watch these games, he don't got no time to throw the ball. Right? 0. So for me, you can add Davante. You can add whoever you want to. If you're not adding O lineman to this team, I don't think they're going nowhere. That's me personally.
Kyle, the reason why they could bring blitzes and when the thing that
they getting pressure with 4 guys. They getting pressure with 3 and 4 guys.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. And when they played Minnesota, they were run blitzing. They weren't going up to the quarterback. They were run blitzing. They're just filling gaps, right?
No, yeah.
So if they know you can't run the ball, okay? They know you can't run the ball. They're going to stack the box, right? And they're going to force you. That's why they can't bring no pressure. I'm bringing it and I'm going to force you to throw. When have you ever seen listen, the defensive coordinators and things, they watch TV too. They watch tape too.
Absolutely.
They see like you're not on the same page with your receivers. So guess what? When in Aaron Rodgers' life that the defense will say, I dare you to throw the ball. Because they know you. They know that you're not even comfortable throwing the ball to these receivers, right? Okay, so what am I going to do? What is my thing on offense where I can combat that? All right, now I got a number 1 that I know where he going to be, and I know how to throw the ball to him. Okay, so boom, I'm gonna spread you out because now you can't stack the box. So now I can run the ball. So now when I run the ball, after I run the ball, what's that going to open up? That's going to open up the pass. That's going to open up the play action. That's a perfect facts.
It's simple, right? And that's a perfect scenario. But to say that's going to play on the field, I can't say that. And I don't think it's going to play out like that, me personally, because I don't
know what that offense is going to do. I don't know what that offense coordinator is going to do.
Exactly.
I made a lot of changes.
That's my thing. Think about who's in the office right now.
But that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Right now, I'll be drawing up all type of 4 wide.
This isn't Kyle Shanahan. This isn't Kyle Shanahan or somebody in that office. Okay, so for you to keep, like you said, it could be that simple, but I don't think what you're saying is going to manifest on the field because I do not think, like I see you're saying, or let me ask you, are you saying Davante is going to have such an impact to where the O linemen aren't going to be in certain situations? Because I don't think they're good enough to run the ball, even if he's there. I don't think they're that good.
But what I'm saying is, Kyle, so you have, you know this, you have passing downs, right? So third and long, obviously, is a passing down. So if I don't ever get in third or wrong, if I stay ahead of the chains, and now I'm in 3rd and 2, I can do anything I want.
Well, but there's other factors.
I can do anything I want. I can throw, I can run, I can do it. But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
So you're making it sound like it's like Davante is the central thing here, but then like you mentioned, like again, the penalties, the undisciplined play, like all this stuff is accountable.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's not just bad.
Listen, I'm not saying that they're gonna all of a sudden be a number 1 seed. What I'm saying is they just got a lot better than they were. That's what I'm saying. Now, is that going to translate? I don't know. But what I'm saying is this is what I would do. Me personally. I don't know what they're going to do. But I'm saying me personally, what I would do is, okay, all these young guys, I got a lot of young guys on defense. They're jumping off sides. They're doing all this stuff. Guess what? You can't play for me. Okay, that old coach, guess what? I'm an interim. I'm probably going after the year anyway. So guess what? And only going to tell me, oh, play this guy, don't play this guy. No, this dude can't play for me because he can't line up all sides. Okay? Yeah. All right, so you got to bring that type of discipline and that type of culture, okay? And they can do it, and they're going to listen because, 1, that guy's played before. 2, it's a new voice. Okay, so he's going to have the chance to really put his stamp on his team.
I guess I really believe in, I'll let you say it in Ethan, okay, if you guys have anything. Me, and I guess, this goes to basketball. I'm not one of, buying a championship. because it don't work. Like to me, it doesn't work. Like it don't work in the NBA. In a sense, you know, it's a lot more pieces in the NFL. So like, you can say, well, you have to get free agent pieces to like win in this league. So,
But how you
just
gonna
feel
say
like-
it don't work when the Rams just did it? The Rams just did it.
I was
Well,
gonna
The
I'm saying,
Rams
but I-
literally
but
just
I-
did it.
Well, no,
Yo,
I
give me
feel-
Odell.
but-
Yo, give me
No, for sure.
a Von Miller.
But I
Like-
think, but see, like I feel because I guess maybe I do have an Aaron Rodgers problem. He's so polarizing
but
of a
guess
player. So
what?
when you say culture, like the culture, like we've been talking crazy about the Jets and that organization crazy for the past 3 weeks, right? So to even mention the word culture, I don't think that has nothing to
here's
do
my thing,
with
though.
how
But
this team's going to be.
But here's my thing also, Kyle, is that when people say, oh, they're 2-4, like the season's over. Guess what? They lost the last 3 games under 10 points.
Hey,
So listen, hold on. If
That's
the
why
guy-
A-Rod's
if
there to
their
win those
kicker-
games. Come on,
But Kyle, if that kicker who is reliable kicker, who's been reliable through his entire
but we
career.
can come on, man.
No, man, come on, listen.
Okay,
If he
when
makes-
when I do this with the Falcons, I don't want to hear nothing, bro.
Come
'Cause
on,
I
man.
don't like doing that, bro. Like it's the
Bro,
y'all
how
telling
you
me
gonna
it's a
say
L.
you don't want to do that? Because guess what? Your team wouldn't be 4-2 if Koo didn't win the 2 games, right?
He
How you gonna say you wouldn't do that?
hit the field goal. What you want me
Okay,
to
well,
say?
what happened if he didn't? So you're trying to say I can't play the what happened game,
I'm
but what
not-
happened if he didn't?
Why
Then
would
you
I
don't win
ask
those
that?
2 games.
Oh,
So what I'm
why
saying
would I
is,
ask that?
if this guy actually kicks
Lord.
makes a 2 field goal, who's a reliable? He's not a rookie. He's a reliable kicker. They have 2 more wins. Okay,
He
we're
hit the
talking
field
about 4-2
goal.
instead of 2-4.
There's 9 minutes left in the game. Buffalo go down and score. You think we could be at the same outcome? Come on, man.
Listen, I understand the game is played differently if the score is different. I get that. But what I'm saying is just looking at the points. You cannot just you cannot just give away points. Points are very important. So if it's windy, you know, it wasn't going to be a high scoring game. You make those 2 field goals, they win the game, man. He had another field goal that was under 30 yards that he missed. Come on, man. So we're talking about a 4-2 team versus a 2-4 team, completely different. Do they even make that trade? Or are they even firing the coach if those things happen? So what I'm saying is, what I said, all I like to say, they're not that far away. So that's what I'm trying to say. So bringing in Davante, they're already close. So if you bring in a Davante is going to just, again, you have a proven veteran. He's actually a leader, unlike Aaron Rodgers, okay? Guys are going to follow him. Watch the progression that Wilson makes just by osmosis, bro. Just being next to this guy. Just seeing how he go every day about his business, how he prepares for games, how he watches tape, how he practices. Watch how much better Garrett Wilson's going to be 5, 6, 7 weeks from now. Come on, man.
They do play. Who do they play? They play. They're at Pittsburgh next week, so it's going to be a tough defense. I mean, that's one of the better defenses in the league. So talk about being put right in the fire. Ethan and Caleb, y'all got any comments about that? About the trade, about how the Jets are going to be moving forward?
No, I think Ugg said it all for me. I side with him.
Okay.
I think you all are hinging this thing on a very big if. You know, if he stays healthy, the guy is already getting up there. So, if
He's been healthy all year. That hamstring didn't exist. He said, I don't want to play for y'all no more. Trade me. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, that's what it was. He
It's
literally
crazy.
said on
He was
McAfee's
not.
day,
He was
said,
not
I'm feeling
injured.
great. Oh, blah blah blah. He said, I'm feeling amazing.
Hey,
I said,
everybody
"Oh,
knows.
okay."
Everybody knows. If you're an athlete, okay, 2 things they can't really test for. Okay, hey man, I got back spasms and I got a pull hammy. They don't know. They just going off of your word. You have no idea if that thing's. It's not like
That
a
was
broken
just
bone
like-
or like.
It was
Come
just
on,
like
man.
when Harden pretended to be hurt for the Nets, and as soon as he got traded,
Oh,
to
yeah.
Philly, oh,
He had
I'm
on a
better.
fat suit. He had on a
Yeah,
fat suit
Harden.
under his wardrobe. Like, look how fat I'm getting. I'm not finna do nothing for y'all.
Yeah, Harden,
And then
that
soon as-
was insane.
You ever seen a dude drop 30 pounds in 2 days? Come on, man.
it's a professional fighter.
Exactly. And to
Ridiculous.
finish it out,
Nah, you said that was
Ethan,
just water weight.
Ethan, you're going last because I already know you're going to take over the whole segment. So,
I'm
the
not.
Detroit Lions literally go, or no, they go into Jerry World
Literally going to
and
do what?
flip. They literally just go ahead and blank all this out. Just
It
blank
was-
it out. They literally turned Jerry Jones and that Dallas Cowboys around, said, "Put your face down," and said, "Don't look at me." All right, don't even look at me.
What does a comedian on Instagram say? Toot that.
Yeah. Oh, haha, Davis. Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Hey,
guard.
Hey, man, an absolute beat down. Hey, and I'm happy to see
On
it
Jerry
because
Jones'
not
birthday.
that on Jerry Jones' birthday, not that
Say, take this on your face.
Cowboy. And I don't like the Cowboys or anything like that. I'm just saying, like,
Why, man?
they felt like they should have won the last year. They felt like the referees
The
took the game
referees
from them,
hold them.
Because they did.
and they did. And so they said, okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to come down and beat you down. Not only going to beat you down on
No,
your
they
We're
gonna
gonna
birthday,
play. We're gonna play with
we're
you.
going to clown on you.
We're gonna play
Okay,
with
clowning them.
we're going to do a triple option, throw it to the offensive lineman.
Penny
We gonna
Sewell, fullback dive. Come on, bro.
Hey,
you
we
know
gonna
they
be
did
up.
4 plays with the lineman lined up as a wide receiver.
It's
Are
crazy.
you
Like,
kidding me?
listen.
Hey.
We're gonna beat y'all by 40.
Dan
And guess
Campbell
what? We're gonna
disrespectful.
keep our foot on your neck, and we're gonna keep passing.
Yep,
Just
exactly.
disrespectful. And
He's
guess
like,
what?
Spit on
I
you.
love
Bah, bah. Just spit all over him. Nasty.
That big loss that they
Whoa.
had,
What are you
obviously,
talking about? What is
Hey,
wrong with you?
Caleb, he pushing your button. Listen, Kay, you
What-
gonna let him? Hey, Kay, you just gonna let him talk crazy like that?
Hey,
You're not gonna interject?
the big loss that happened.
You just muted
that's
yourself, bruh.
crazy. He did it on
Yo.
purpose. He did
What?
it on purpose.
Oh, nah. Hey,
Listen,
ding,
nah,
ding,
bro. Nah,
ding.
no.
That's one.
I said all I could do was pray for you. That's all I said.
Nah,
all I
we're
said.
gonna slow mo that back and make sure you see
Okay.
form his lips to say the word Diddy.
They
Okay.
lost Hutchinson.
Yes.
That's a big loss. Obviously, that's a big loss to their defensive line because he's basically the heart of that line, which they just extended
Yeah,
someone
man.
on
Hey,
the
man.
D-line.
Hey, prayers and thoughts with him, man. That was a nasty. Hey, I don't know if it's something with that turf because Dak was
Dak
holding
had the
his.
same thing. That's what I said.
It was bad.
I couldn't. I still ain't watch it. I couldn't watch it, bro.
It's
My
bad,
friend's
man.
boss-
It's bad.
When Dak hurt his leg back in 2021, that's exactly how it looked. But they didn't
Yeah,
show like that angle of it, like how Dak.
Yeah,
did.
because Dak was like literally holding it in his
It was
hand.
really
Like,
holding.
Oh
This is my
yeah,
leg.
it was sideways. Yeah. Ooh,
So
Lord.
that's how this one was. And my friend's boss actually, because he's a Lions fan, like diehard Lions fan, been Lions fan for years, support them through thick and thin. I didn't know until he said, bro, they literally had to rush that man to emergency surgery because they thought that they was about to lose his leg. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
He had surgery in Dallas. They literally took him to the hospital. And had
I was
surgery.
like, that's crazy. But I mean, what more can you say about that fraudulent team that is America's team, the Dallas Cowboys? What more could you say? Listen, when I said early on this season, I'm going to keep repeating it because I keep saying, I think Kyle was the one who said it. Oh, well, you know, the Eagles and the Cowboys are going to be the ones. One of them are going to win the division. No. That ain't happening.
What?
Dallas will be lucky if they even make the playoffs this year behind the way that they're playing. And the Eagles are kind of helping them out too by giving them the chance because the Eagles are playing so bad as well, or not so bad, but we're not totally.
They're
100%
figuring it out.
They're not playing good. They're not playing good.
Because
They're
we're
not playing bad either, though.
So because we're not high on them and we're high on the Commanders right now, and it's as of right now, it looks like they can take the division and that the Eagles will probably be second. Bro, Dallas, y'all be lucky. And somebody, listen, I understand he was going to get it eventually, but somebody told me 60 million. He ain't worth a dime. You understand what I'm saying?
You could say
That
whatever
man-
you want to
listen
say.
here.
Ethan,
That-
quarterback market, bro.
I understand it. That's why I said like he was going to get paid it regardless. I'm just saying Jerry's stupid. Okay, we didn't talk about Jerry got CTE, 82 years old, and you got the nerve to come on that radio show today, bro. How he was talking like this was
Hey, Jerry was talking
Caleb,
greasy, bro. That boy was talking like a mob
Caleb,
boss, bro.
This man was talking like it was the 1960s and he was about to let a word rip. That's how he was talking. That's how I felt. Like if I was just listening to it and I wasn't watching him
Listen
talk,
here, boy.
that's how it felt. I was like, that's how he was talking.
What you say to me, boy?
Hey, leave that man alone, man.
I don't want to hear that.
He on the
Jay,
82nd birthday.
He lived through
the
that.
82nd birthday.
Bro,
He didn't have a happy birthday. He just had a birthday.
Jerry thought that it was Jim Crow days.
Didn't he appear in one of them pictures last year?
They found a picture of him back in like the 60s. He didn't let the word rip before. He let the word rip, but that's neither here nor there.
Listen here, Jerry thought that this was Jim Crow days. That's what he thought.
You second guessing me, boy? Huh, boy? That's
Yo,
crazy,
that's
bro.
crazy,
Hey,
man.
listen, I agree with everything that you said, except for the whole Dak
Dak.
60 million.
Sure,
Okay.
whatever.
I just want to say real quick, like, come on, man, you got to get that one up because listen, if you go to the gas station right now and the gas is, I drive a Tesla, so I don't know what gas costs, but let's say gas is $3 a gallon. You can't go in there and say, hey, man, this gas ain't worth $3 a gallon. Hey, listen, you know what the attendant's gonna tell you? It's $3 a gallon. You either gonna pay it or get your ass from around here. Right?
No, that's why.
That's how much it costs. Like
That's why. That's
that's
why
how
I'm
much it
saying.
costs. So start
That's why
starting
I said I
quarterback
would.
at his caliber. That's how much it costs. The guys who come after him, who's
Right.
coming up for a deal after him, are gonna get the same thing. That's just what
Right.
it
So
costs.
like y'all said, and I agree. That's the market. And it's. I just think it's unfortunate that that's the market because you're like we know that you're getting paid 60 million.
Listen, man, what Dak do to you, man?
It's
Hey, man.
unfortunate.
Hey,
That's
did Dak meet
unfortunate.
you in the back of a Diddy party? What Dak do to you, man?
My thing is.
Trying to get me. It's gonna happen.
Listen, my thing is. It's like for
I
the
think,
play,
I think Dak caught you on the back of that slip and slide in the back of that,
bro.
that
No.
party, man. Why are you
For the
talking
s-
about? Listen,
There's so many other quarterbacks getting paid crazy money playing like
No,
dudes.
bro,
listen,
he
I
is just stuck
understand.
on this Dak. Like
I
what has Dak done
understand
to
that.
you,
I
Ethan?
understand that, but it's that it's
Dakota Rain.
America's team. People talk about the Cowboys the most, and people try to defend him out of everybody else the most. So I'm going to slander his name. I don't care how good of a man that you are outside of football.
Hey, listen, I just thought something real crazy,
nah,
but anyway, I'm gonna leave that
don't say
alone.
it.
Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll cut it out if we need to. Go ahead.
That nigga said Dakota Rain. I said, listen, hey, Ethan, did Dakota rain down on you? Goddamn.
Who even is that? If I look that person up right now, will this be a problem?
That's Dak's real name, bro.
That's his real name. His name is Dakota. That's his real name.
Dakota
Good
Rain
Lord.
Prescott.
Rain Prescott.
Good
Yeah,
Lord
right.
Almighty, he don't deserve that 60 million. Go on,
Okay. Your head is
Dakota. Boy, you name after a flipping state, Dakota.
bad.
Let's
What's
move
wrong
on.
with you, bro? All right, yeah, let's move on.
He need to fix that hairline
Kansas
too.
City, the Ram.
Listen, leave Dak alone.
This dude got
out.
a Dakota-sized chip on his shoulder, bro. What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
Zip it up when you're done. My lord.
Okay. Whoa. Hey, whoa. He
Does
started.
that count?
Hey, he started.
That's what I was saying. Does that count?
Whoa.
Listen,
No, that doesn't
put that
count.
oil back in the bottle, my boy.
And label it Triple X.
It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen this
So he
episode.
got that Diddy Triple X on. That's crazy. The Kansas City.
Bro, what is so funny to y'all about Diddy tonight? Like y'all just been
Kansas-
giggly about Diddy. Y'all want to
Hey,
go in
bro,
the prison cell with
I'm
him?
trying to, bro. What? See, here you go going overboard.
There you go.
Just
Hey,
going extra.
who's the one? Who's our resident Diddy news analyst? You better not start now.
No, for
Who's
real.
the Diddy news analyst?
Drop
Don't nobody
it.
put
It's
nothing
not
about
me.
Diddy
It's not me.
more
Hey,
than you in the chat.
he dropped the
No,
link.
it's
Did he see that
all
Miami
day.
Airport?
Hey
Drop the
guys,
link.
all day.
That is
Hey
not
guys,
true.
did you see this?
That's not
Did you
true.
see this?
That's not
Look
true.
at him. He had 1,000 baby oils in the back. What you need
You
with 1,000
found that
baby oils?
out. That was not me.
Yes, it was. It was
No, it
Ethan,
was not.
Ethan, you are the shade room of that group chat,
No,
bro.
Bro,
Yes,
he
you
is
are.
our
Yes,
resident
you are, bro.
Diddy. Hey,
Yes,
listen,
you
he's
are.
our
Yo,
resident
the fact
Diddy
that y'all gotta
reporter.
sit here
Ethan
on my
is.
name is crazy.
Ethan, so because I don't have editing abilities,
Bro, we
whoa.
got this, bro. We have the proof.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
just like how he said he keeps all the receipts. Yes, so you can pull out all the receipts of you sending Diddy
Bruh.
stuff all in the chat, and then you're gonna when we
man.
mention it
You was
one
tracking his
day.
flights, man. You had the manifesto for the
Yes, he
flight.
was. He's like, Diddy
You
in the
might as
plane.
well.
Look, he
You might
was
as
on
well
that.
have
Hey,
the
he was on
black
that.
boxes for the
Hey,
plane.
he was on that.
Come on, man.
Hey, he was on that thing like this. Hey, check this out. Look, Diddy is flying over the Atlantic right now. Look at his plane. Like, come on, man. He had a Diddy flight code. He's like, yo, he on the plane. He's trying to escape. It was you. It was you, eh? So don't try to put that on nobody else. Our resident Diddy reporter.
He's
Come on,
trying to
man.
escape. It's crazy. Listen. I say this, right? I say this.
Bro.
Listen,
oh
at the
my
beginning,
goodness.
I was sending this stuff, but y'all not gonna act like y'all haven't been sending them freak off tapes in there from TikTok.
What are you
Whatever the
talking
fuck.
about?
Listen, I ain't seen not
What?
man Diddy
I
freak
would
off.
He talking like, wait, bro, what are you talking about? Well,
Hey, that must be his secret Diddy chat.
You were sitting right there listening to me when I tell you that Jaguar right was right.
He's saying Jaguar right and Cat Williams in the chat.
That is ridiculous, bro. As I was saying, putting the show back on track, bro.
Get us back on track. Where's our host?
Four
Our host
teams
need to get us back on track.
No, like
The host was right there talking about it.
Nah, we got 4 teams who had to buy Minnesota, Miami, the Rams, and Kansas City. And now that we're done recapping week 6, it's time to see. Goodness gracious, Caleb, that black hand. All right. It's time to see our top 5 power rankings. Our top 5. What is happening? It's time to see our top 5 power rankings of after week 6. You guys got it written down? I mean, I can start off. I don't mind.
I got mine written down.
I don't mind.
Hey, somebody wanted me to go first. I could go first. Because I ain't scared.
Okay.
I see you eat talking about, I don't need to go first because he's going to do whatever the hell you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay.
He's going to try to challenge your logic. And
he's going to challenge my logic. So, hey, I'm going to start off, with number 6. Okay, since he's going to try to start off.
6.
Hey, listen. Fine. Hey, Lil, watch this, Kyle.
No, he just needs an honorable mention.
Listen, my honorable mention, the Chiefs, because they didn't play this week. Yes. So we're going to mark them off. The Chiefs didn't play this week, so I got them at 6. Like I said before in the previous show, if you don't play, you're not on my list. I'm sorry. It's fluid.
Just wait till it's over. Just wait.
It's fluid, all right?
So you can come on the camera. Come on the camera.
So you can pull the clip. Yeah, you can pull the receipts. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, number 5, I got, even in the loss, it's going to might be shocking in the loss. They're on my top 5. The Commanders. Okay. I got the Commanders on my top 5. Again, if the Chiefs had played and won, they were going to be on the list.
All right.
And the Commanders would be.
Let it go.
And the Commanders would be my honorable mention.
Where did you have them last week?
He didn't have them in there last week, I don't think.
So how did he make the top
Commanders?
5 in a loss?
Time out. Yes, he did. He had them at 5. He had him at 5.
Commanders was number 4 last week. Number 4 last week.
Okay.
So they only dropped 1 spot in a loss.
Yes, because the Chiefs didn't play. I had Chiefs on my.
All right, we're gonna see.
List. Let go, please, so I can.
Number 4.
Well,
Green Bay. Okay, my boy Jordan Love slinging that thing all over the field. I love what them young boys is doing. The defense is flying around. Them young boys catching all the ball. Dobbins is back. He offered the suspension. He out there balling. He trying to get his money. At number 3, my Houston Texans. Y'all know how I feel about C.J. Stroud and them boys. Okay, C.J. Stroud doing what C.J. Stroud does. One of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL. Okay, now moving on down. Number 2, my Detroit Lions. Okay, the Detroit Lions is playing out of their mind. They went into Jerry's house and beat him senseless. Jerry don't know what to do. Jerry was trying to fire somebody, but he ain't had nobody to fire because all everybody in his office he's related to. And at number 1, the Ravens, baby. Yes, purple and black. They doing it, running the ball down people's throats. Okay, they don't need no baby oil. They just running it straight down there, baby. Hey, I got the Ravens, Lamar Jackson, King Henry at my number 1 spot. And my list is top tier, baby.
So, I just,
let's go. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Yes, because you said pull the tapes. And I knew you was going to do this foolishness before the show, so I called Kyle and I told him exactly what you would do, and you did exactly what I said that you would do.
What did he say, Kyle? Kyle, what did he say?
No,
Kyle, what did he say?
That's what he said.
So you said, hold on. You said 2 things last week, and
okay.
one of them you just broke.
Well, okay. Come on with it.
Last week you said that, the bye teams or whatever it is, you're not really worried about. Okay, so you can leave it alone. We're just going to leave it alone. The bye teams. The second thing you said,
but
you sound like you just did a lot of.
Yeah, you all right? Excuse me. No. Caleb and Kyle, I'm going to insert the clip right here before I say it. Boom.
Here's my thing. If I adjusted my list, I would swap them 2. I put the Vikings 2 and the Ravens 3. You are correct. I wouldn't have a team that has an undefeated record below a team that has losses on their record.
I was just making sure because I'm about to say that just. You said that you would never.
This boy got you on 4K tape, bro. What's wrong
You
with him?
said that you would never, ever, ever
Bet against Patty Mahomes.
put an undefeated teams below teams that have lost. That's what you told me.
Okay.
Where are the Vikings?
Bro, you sound like Stephen A. Smith. But yes, where are the Vikings?
Where are the Vikings and why are the Chiefs at 6?
Okay, but the Vikings didn't play last week.
Kyle, you remember when Kyle, you remember? Stop.
Because where were they on your list last year, bro? Where were they on your list last week?
You remember? Excuse me. You remember when I told you that this would backfire because he called
last week?
I just want to clarify, and I want this on tape so that when this backfires on him later on in the season, he's going to understand. So you said just hold on, wait.
It's not going to backfire. You know why? Because it's fluid.
No.
Vikings had 3.
It's only been a week, Kyle.
So they dropped to 7? They dropped to 7 because they didn't play?
No. The Vikings were at 2 because you didn't know that the Vikings were undefeated and you put them at 3 foolishly like a fool.
I did the little arrow.
But yeah, bro, they can't drop to 7.
So I had Vikings at 2. So what you saying?
Don't worry. I'm going to drop this in here.
I did what I said I was going to do.
I'm going to drop this in here, and guess what? I'm going to drop this in here.
Hold on. Vikings didn't play. Chiefs didn't play. So, they're not on the list. You can't say, they're at 7.
So they dropped 5 spots?
I'm not saying that they're at 7. I'm saying they're not a part of my list because
so he's just saying, yeah, whoever plays, that's who he's ranking. That's basically what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying.
I can't put a team. And listen, like I said, I don't think, even though the Chiefs at number 1 because they haven't lost and the Vikings are at number 2, yes, you're right. I had them at number 3, but I got confused because I thought they lost the game, but they didn't. So Vikings and Chiefs are not on my list. So I don't understand what the problem is. They didn't play last week. So I'm going to evaluate the teams that I got to see.
This on a week-by-week basis.
That's what it is. Okay. It's week 1, week 2, week 3.
That's not how power rankings.
No, listen, I just think in that case, there are teams that didn't play. Like the teams that didn't play that are still better than the teams that are top 5 who did play. Basically.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
That's how I feel.
So can you give me your power rankings with them in it?
With who? Well, it's only going to be 5. Obviously,
exactly.
So the Chiefs and the Vikings are still going to be 1-2. They're undefeated. So I would put the Chiefs. I would put Vikings.
Ethan,
I put Ravens. I put Detroit.
Hold on.
And then I'll have my Texans.
Okay, so that's your list. Beautiful.
Ethan, you want to get hung up on the semantics. I get what Unk's doing. I get what you're saying.
Semantics.
Listen, I included.
I told you last week, if you didn't play, you wouldn't be on my list. I can't evaluate you if you didn't play. This is a week by week basis. It doesn't matter what you did last week or what I think you're gonna do next week. I evaluate the game that's played. If you didn't play, you can't fall or you can't rise on my list because you're not on the list. Period.
Right. Well, just being quick, I have the Chiefs at 5, the Ravens at 4, Vikings 3, Texans 2, Lions 1.
Thank you.
So my thing is, why are the Chiefs at 5?
What you mean?
Why are the Chiefs at 5? They're undefeated.
No, well, I don't go by that with y'all. They're undefeated, but they're not the best team in the league. And everybody knows that.
What was they last week on your list?
I think they might have been 3 or 4. They wasn't 1 or 2.
Okay, so they didn't play. They dropped down 2 spots.
Yeah, but they're still about top 5.
So explain to me the logic.
What you mean? They still gonna be because they're still a top.
If you're
like
at number 3 and you didn't play, that means you didn't go up, you didn't go down, and you're not using my logic and saying I'm going to pull them off because they didn't play.
But I didn't move them down.
How does that make any sense? Why would they move?
Because the Ravens are playing better than the Chiefs, whether they played or not. They're playing better than the Chiefs. So
you're going to have the Ravens above the Chiefs, and the Chiefs beat the Ravens.
Yeah, I will.
And they have a better record.
Yes, because after week 6, the Ravens
Ethan,
are playing.
You don't have a problem with that.
I don't understand.
You're trying to beat up on me.
Hold on. Can you please say that again? I'm sorry.
He has the Ravens above the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a better record, and they beat the Ravens.
You're trying to make a hole in my list, but so the Ravens are playing better than the Chiefs. Like I understand what you're trying to do, but on the Ravens, no.
Based on your logic,
what's my
logic?
You
have the Ravens above the Chiefs.
You have a team above the Chiefs that you have a.
I have who is playing better after week 6, right? So Kansas City, after 6 weeks, right? Yes, they beat
dropped 2
Ravens
spots without playing.
They beat the Ravens
they
head
dropped
to
2
head.
spots.
Well, I don't know because I didn't have them. They might not. Ethan, do you have my list from last week? Because I actually threw my list away, all my sticky notes. Because they was either they might not have been even 3. They might have been 4. Because I didn't have them top. Because I'm like, they're not playing well. You don't have my list, okay? We can look at it or whatever. But what I'm saying is that Kansas City, whether they played or didn't play, and of course, if they played, like they would have to win or lose. So that would have went into if they were my top 5 or not. But my thing is, yes, they beat the Ravens head to head in that was week 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was week 1.
Week 1, over a month ago. And that team, the Ravens, that trotting out Sunday is not the same team that played week 1. So to say, they beat them.
It doesn't matter. A win is a win.
So because the team beats me head to head and I'm playing better than them 6 weeks later, they should be higher than me in the power rankings. You're stuck on record and I'm not. I'm not stuck on no record. I don't care. Like, bro, they're 5-0. No one's saying the Chiefs are front running win the Super Bowl because they don't look like it right now. What? I'm not stuck on no record, bro. That is not the same team. The Ravens are playing better than the Chiefs,
It's not
whether they
just
played
the
or not.
record. It's the record and the fact that I beat you with a head to head. It doesn't matter when it was.
Bro, what?
It was this season. It doesn't matter when it was.
Come on, seriously.
Ethan, Ethan,
What?
you're gonna leave that one slide. You cool with that?
You're kind of
What?
You're really going against what you're saying.
What?
I'm doing that because I'm using his logic. You're telling me I don't have the Chiefs on my list because they didn't play, and you're gonna say, well, why is the Chiefs? No, then the Chiefs has to be at number 7. Then how can they be at number 7 if they didn't play? But then he dropped a team. He did the same thing. He dropped a team that didn't play. So
how am I contradicting myself?
You said, how can the Chiefs be on my list, number 6? You asked, well, what was they on the list last week? Well, how can they be at this number? And you did the same thing. You dropped them.
But I'm saying, my problem is with the team that lost. Like the Commanders they're coming off a loss. Like that's my problem.
The
Commanders are coming off of a loss and they're still higher.
There's a difference in why y'all dropped. Okay. Your difference is
I'm held
not
up on the
evaluating
Commanders
because
they being above them.
Hold on.
Makes sense,
Unk's evaluating
has a
them.
point
Unk
too.
is like, okay, I'm not evaluating them. They didn't play this week, so they're down, whatever it is. Kyle's straight up saying, no, I am evaluating them, but I'm telling you that this team is playing better than the Chiefs, even though they're 5-0. It doesn't matter. That's what he's saying. So there's a difference.
And
so there's a difference. So I can't get onto him for that.
How can you knock my logic?
Well, you're saying like
because you're totally
right.
How can I
you're saying it's record
that didn't play?
But you're saying it's record, but then they lost last week.
I'm not saying it's record. I'm not saying it's just record. It's multiple things. It's not just record.
Right. Okay. So I'm saying
the reason why the Chiefs are at even though they haven't played the best, they're undefeated. The Vikings number 2. Even though maybe next week from there, I love their defense, everything, but they're undefeated. How can you not? How can you put a team above them and they're undefeated? So it's not just record. So when you drop down from there, you have some teams that has losses. Then I'm really evaluating, okay, how do they actually look? But you can't say one team that's undefeated is, and it's not like the Ravens has only had one loss. They were at one point, they were 0-2.
Right.
And you're going to have a team that beat them below them?
But see that we going in circles, so I don't want to keep going in circles.
All right, go ahead. That's nasty work to me. Go ahead. Caleb, where you listen?
Like you say an undefeated team, not like you can't, like your logic kind of takes out the point of the power ranking because it's like, well, they didn't play, so I can't power rank them. Well, then it's always a caveat. Well, they didn't play, so they're not there. Like,
okay, all right. There's week to week. This, like we said, this power ranking is week to week. It's fluid. It's week to week.
No,
so
this is for you. That's
how
terms.
From the last time I seen Kansas City play, the Ravens are playing better than Kansas City. From the last time I saw Kansas City play.
Okay. I don't care who's playing, who hasn't played. Patty Mahomes is still number 1 for me.
Thank you, Caleb. Thank you for your honesty and your.
You can't say that. You can't. You don't believe that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Caleb.
He can believe that if he wants to. He just look like a damn fool. That's all.
Just come out here and just be like, Pat Mahomes. Okay.
Fine. That's fine. You know, one thing I know is you never bet against 15. I've done it too many times. I'm not going to do it again. Okay.
Come December. I don't care about right now.
And when they three-peat, I don't want to hear you say anything. But, okay.
He could go cry to Brittany Mahomes, and you know what? Let me not get personal. Go ahead.
All right. At 2, I got them Vikings again. Still undefeated team. I can't move them. So
That's exactly what my list would be if they played.
no, but
Bruh, see,
I'm
you're
It's
not.
the fact that you're saying if they play.
Bruh,
It's
that's
just
what I'm saying.
crazy.
It's that
Go
caveat,
They
bruh.
play.
It's like a caveat.
You want me to
bro.
evaluate a team that doesn't play?
Caleb,
at number 3, I have the Detroit Lions for that
sir.
dominating win. You know,
Thank
and
you.
win in a dominant fashion. They got to be at 3. At number 4, I have the Ravens. Me personally, you know, and then 5, I have the Houston Texans. That's my list.
Me and Caleb got the same list except the Vikings is number 1 and Chiefs number 2.
Amen.
Hey,
That's
Potato,
it right
potato, tomato,
by all
tomato.
means. So, do y'all care more about record? I'm just curious.
Yes.
not-
Me personally.
I will take that. I would take that into account, but I'm also
Yes, that's how
But
I
I'm
feel. I
taking
take that into consideration.
No, I'm taking into consideration, but when I also look at I know the Lions had a bye week in between the Seahawks game, but if you want to say in back-to-back weeks, they literally mashed up their opponents, like mashed them to grits. Okay, they're looking like, and Jared Goff played basically two perfect games again, and back-to-back. This one it was
Here
1-3,
Here goes
and
the
this one was like
glaze.
one.
Oh my
No,
God.
it's not glaze. I'm just saying. Okay, the Texans.
Hey, E, make sure you
still-
put
they
that meme right here. You know, with the donut with the drizzle, the glaze over.
Oh
put
my
that right
gosh. I take a little bit of both into consideration. I think that the main disconnect that the three of us have from you is you're like, oh, the
I
undefeated
can't.
team,
I
even
can't
though they didn't
evaluate
play,
a
I
team
don't
that
care.
hasn't played. How can you say if one team played 5 games and another team played 6 games? How can you evaluate the two? When the other team played 6 games and 6 games, then you could say, okay, this is where they're at statistically.
So can
And
I ask you a question?
you can't even say
come on, man.
statistically where they would be.
No, stop. Can I ask
You
you
know
a
how
question?
good the Chiefs
The
are.
Lions are on a bye week, and then the Vikings and the Chiefs this week had a bye week. So where would you rank them if you had to rank them?
What'd you say? Say it again.
The Lions
You
had a
kinda-
bye week last week, and the Chiefs and the other team. What's the other team? The Chiefs and whoever else
Vikings.
The Vikings.
The Vikings are on bye week this week. So what's the ranking there?
So we can't say anything because they didn't play. They didn't play nobody. So there's no
But
result.
it's a-
We're basing the. We're not. There's no result for us to base the power ranking on.
Listen,
So like we can't do that,
listen,
bro. Our list are
Either-
our list, bro. It's gonna change every week. It don't matter. It's cool.
man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And the deeper we
Okay,
get
can I
into
ask,
the
who was
deeper
your
we
list one
get
more
into
time? 'Cause
the
I know you got the Ravens at 1. Who was 2 and 3 and 4 and 5?
Detroit, Texans, Green Bay, Commanders.
Listen, as much as you say I glazed the Packers, good God Almighty.
The Packers not played.
Nah,
In that-
you glaze a little bit. You be semi glazing Jordan Love, bro.
No, don't nobody glaze Jordan Love like this one.
No,
Because
he's in a category of his own.
He take everything that Jordan Love's doing compared to Aaron Rodgers. Come on,
look how he stepped up in the pocket
don't
right
do me
there.
like that.
All right, bro.
You said that a little salacious, but okay. Go ahead with your list.
Wait, what? That's what he be saying, bro. Every little look at his mannerisms. It's like I won't
That's
say his
not what
name.
I be saying.
You know what I'm saying, bro? All right. So cool. So we're doing good. We got what we at? We had an hour and a half. So we're gonna quickly go through our week 7. Ethan, you gonna write it down for us, or like copy it down? We're gonna go through our week 7 picks, and then we're gonna finish it off with y'all's favorite segment, Unk's Corner. And again, we didn't talk to Unk, so we don't know where he's coming from. Last week, he talked about, I can't say the word because YouTube will strike it, but he talked about that Weinstein brother in Cleveland, and the conversation wasn't funny. The topic of conversation wasn't funny, but the delivery was. So we're gonna finish up with Unk's Corner. So here we go. Starting off Thursday Night Football, it is going to be Denver Broncos at New Orleans Saints. Ethan, who you got?
Man, give me Bo.
Bro, if you don't say an answer, Joe, you say who?
Give me Bo Nix.
Oh, so you think Sean Payton gonna have a reunion? He gonna beat him going back?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going Spencer Rattler, Pat Mahomes 2.0. Go ahead, Caleb.
That's crazy. Give me the Saints. I'm a double it.
I'm with E. Give me Broncos.
Thank
Okay,
you.
all right, for sure. Bo Nix ain't never been in no Superdome, and I don't even like the Saints. All right,
That
here we go.
don't matter.
Miami is at Indianapolis for what could be a very pissy poor game.
No, Joe Flacco finna light them up.
So, and I know you're gonna do the caveat thing. I do not think Tua is playing. So I know they did playing around with the media and the fans. He not playing, bro. So I'm just let you know that now. I'm going Colts. Joe Flacco.
Even if he
baby.
was playing, I was still going Colts.
Oh, okay.
Shoot.
Well, geez. All right, then. Tell us how you really feel. Okay, who you
Killer,
got?
what you got?
It's gonna be a whiteout. Give me Flacco.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
okay.
insane.
Wow.
Give me Flacco.
Yo, you're
you
making Unc feel
got-
some type of way. I got you down for
Hey,
the
and my
Dolphins.
spiciest pick of the week.
Okay.
Give me my Dolphins, baby.
Okay.
What y'all talking about?
That's
y'all
not
almost,
spicy.
Listen,
That's
man.
delusion.
Y'all almost. Listen, man.
Delusion.
Y'all almost made me
Okay.
cuss.
Both y'all
mean?
quarterbacks got scrambled brains, scrambled eggs for brains. Okay,
That's crazy.
go ahead.
Here we go. Seattle is coming to Atlanta. Ethan, who you got?
Atlanta.
Okay.
I want to say Seattle, but give me Atlanta.
All right. Our residential Atlanta hater. So go ahead and put
Give me
him
the
down.
Hawks, baby.
See, I knew it, bro. This dude
Seahawks,
is ridiculous,
baby.
bro. This guy's
Give
ridiculous.
me them Seahawks. Y'all gonna be mad when y'all gonna come out here. Hey, Young Way Cool ain't gonna save you this week.
Yeah, you don't believe that. All right, I'm going to Falcons. You know what I'm saying? Gino gonna continue. He gonna continue skidding down. Just I like Gino, but not this week. In our international London series, Jacksonville, back-to-back weeks. Oh, so I was tripping. So I thought they was out there already, but this is the week they're staying out there. So they're staying out there this week. New England
This
is gonna be out there in London. Yeah, no, for real. But Drake May might be him for real. Give me them Patriots. Ethan.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well,
it's in London.
Patriots and Jags. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Well, you said Jacksonville can't win 2 in a row, but they could lose 2. Yeah, I'm going Patriots.
I feel like this game Sunshine gonna go off though.
Yeah, this
would be the game.
Give me the Jags.
Would be the game.
They're 5.5 point favorites. Jacksonville is right now.
I got the Jags.
I don't know.
That's okay.
I feel like this finna be Drake
Go
May.
ahead,
Like, he finna slang.
Give me that boy Drake May. Stop messing around.
That's what I'm
Give
saying,
me that
bro.
boy Drake.
Give me New England. I'm sorry, I can't go with
Ethan. Who'd you say?
Give me that boy Drake May.
That's my spicy pick of the week.
I can't,
Jacksonville.
I can't do it.
Ethan. That can't be your spicy pick because they're literally a favorite in the game, so they can't be your spicy. Sorry.
No, that's my spicy pick. They dog water.
Ethan, they can't be your spicy pick if the line literally has them as a touchdown favorite. Bruh, do you understand how that works? You got to pick a team where they're like underdogs.
Bruh, this team, the line is showing.
Okay, Ethan picked the favorite. Ethan picked the favorite in this game. Okay, goodness gracious. Tennessee is at Buffalo. Goodness gracious.
Give me the Bucks. Come on, stop it.
Give me Buffalo. This would be a spicy pick if you went Tennessee. But give me Buffalo by 47. Ethan, go ahead.
Bro, you know I'm picking the Bills. Come on, man.
I don't look like he want to go Will Levis. Oh, okay.
No,
All
hell
right.
no.
You had that face like you was about to say something crazy. Okay.
I know. I thought he was going to go crazy. Hey,
right.
clean
I have
sweep.
yet to pick against the Bills this year.
Clean sweep.
So listen, a game that debatably could be a prime time, that should be prime time. Detroit Lions is at Minnesota, coming off the bye. Minnesota is a 2.5 point favorite, so pretty much the home crowd. I am gonna go. I don't. This could go either way. I'm gonna go Detroit at Lions or Detroit at Vikings. Sorry. I'm gonna go Detroit. Again, this could go either way. I'm just gonna go Detroit for the sake of I think they'll go on the road. Get the running game between Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. I think that's going to be a big factor in this game. So
Absolutely not. Give me the Vikings. Me and Uncle glazed the Brian Flores defense for too long, and we done seen the Vikings, the Lions offense look a little.
I'm going to tell you now. Hey, that win streak stops right now. Give me the Vikings.
No, he's saying the Lions win streak, bro.
The Lions win streak. They won 2 in a row.
You're saying it ends. Oh, thank you. See, I appreciate
That's over
your
with.
loyalty. I appreciate it. I got you down.
Okay, who you got?
I got to go Minnesota.
And you playing at U.S. Bank Stadium. Stop playing with them skulls up there. Stop playing, please. Sure. They finna have him trembling in his boots, just like they had C.J. Stroud. Ooh, I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Hey, man. Hey, you're trying to tell me the Vikings got 2 weeks to prepare for you? Shit.
Cincinnati's going to Cleveland. You're just gonna go Cincinnati across the board, or I wish one of y'all would. K, coming. Your screen is like not. It's not.
It keeps readjusting.
Yeah. Put that black hand up there.
Hey,
Yeah,
K, it's always be your own people, bro. What a sake.
Hey, relax, bro. All right. So, no, like I was saying.
Sounds like a lot of self-hate to me.
Hey, listen, I don't hate myself,
Nigga
brother.
say, put that big black paw up there.
Bro, hey man, do we have a clean sweep of Cincinnati? Yes.
Yes. Give me
thinking
Cincy.
Deshaun Weinstein? Anybody? Someone in
No
the center
one's
of my
picking
screen?
the
Caleb?
streaks. Come on, man.
No,
All
thank
right.
you.
All right. Houston Texans at the Packers. Another great game. Really good game.
Packers.
I'm taking Packers at home.
Give me Houston.
Damn. Who's at home? Packers at home?
Yes,
Packers at
that Packers
home.
defense been lights out so far.
It's hard though. CJ's starting to give me the feeling like I don't bet against CJ though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You don't bet
You know
against
what?
Jordan.
You know what? I'm gonna take both. I'm gonna take both road teams. I'm taking Houston. Yeah, I'm taking Houston.
Damn.
Give me Houston. Give me Houston.
Unc, you don't pick against love. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me brother love.
There's no way
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all almost
That's
got
what
me
I'm
to
talking
break
about.
right there. I'm not breaking. Y'all
Caleb,
almost
say
got me
something.
to break.
Caleb, brother
almost got
love.
me to break just
Caleb,
now.
what's the name of his aircraft? What's his nickname, Caleb? Brother Love? Is that what you call him?
Oh.
How do you know? You know what? Next game.
Caleb.
He know that because he's our resident Diddy reporter. That's why he know it.
I know it because of Caleb.
What's the tail number? No, that's crazy.
Caleb know the name of his jet. Caleb, what's the name of his jet? Love Airs or something like that?
Yes, that's what it's called, bro.
Yeah, that's
that boy
insane.
Caleb said, "Don't you intertwine me with that."
Caleb was the main one talking about the
Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Giants. I'm taking
the New York Giants. I might take the Giants on this one. I ain't trust no Eagles.
Okay. Listen, I don't know.
And I think
Malik
Neighbors should be back.
I don't know if that boy Neighbors twirling around the city. I don't know where he gonna be. I feel like I want to pick the Giants.
Nah, because this gonna be the game where
that's how you know Philly playing like dog water. The fact that we're even considering that, that's how y'all know.
I feel like
Philly.
I want to pick the Giants.
Oh
no! Hey, this is the Saquon first game back in New York.
Yeah.
Is this?
Give me Philly, man. Give me Philly.
Caleb, who would you? I mean, not Caleb.
Yeah,
Kyle,
yeah, you're right.
Hey, Saquon about to get 200.
You think so, man?
Hurry up!
All right, I'll take Philly. All right.
That's a clean sweep for Philly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next.
Carolina Panthers at Washington. I think we're all going Washington.
Come on, man. Next.
The Raiders are at the Rams.
The Rams. Next.
Raiders at the Rams.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
About this?
What is there to think about?
This is gonna be an unspicy pick, and this will be more than spicy because they don't got nobody on that team.
Listen,
except they do got my boy from Georgia, but
Kyle, are you picking the Rams?
Yes,
Muy
bro.
Caliente. Come on.
What's the tight end name, bro? What's his name? Brock Bowers.
You better not. Don't do it.
He's been good. I'm putting you.
Give me the Raiders. I'm going Raider Nation now. We're gonna go. We're gonna hit the quarterback.
It must be tough for Brock to go from greatness to just absolute trash. But you know,
this man said Raider Nation. There's no nation.
Yeah.
Raider Nation. The silver and black. Hey, listen, man. Hey, Tom Brady finna own the team now. He gonna sprinkle a little bit of Tom Brady essence on them.
That's
and
not
boom.
That's not a nation. That's a refugee camp. Next pick. Come on. Get him out.
I was gonna say something really crazy. That's gonna be a joke, but I can't say that on the internet. So
say it, bro. Just bleep it out or just cut it. Say it, bro.
Hey, even though he a full blown, you know that. He don't want the people to know. He don't want the world to know, but we know.
Yeah, we know what you be saying, bro.
First of all, what I was going to say had nothing to do with race.
Well, say it then.
It had nothing to do with it. Okay.
Bruh, say it, bro.
Bro, all I was gonna say is
say it with your chest.
It ain't no nation. They was finna come crumbling down like them Anyways, next game.
Yo, well, what a shit. Yo, nah.
Listen,
Nah.
Hey, that boy went cold blooded. Hey, you gonna have to cut that out.
That's the
You can't even
first.
bleep that.
That's what came to his mind. Your brain fried, bruh. Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness. They gonna send them people to y'all. They gonna send them people to the house, bro. I'm telling you. They gonna send them folks.
Hold on. Wait. But if this even sniffs the internet, I don't condone what he's doing. I don't condone what he's saying.
Let me just
Hey, that's a good call.
Patriot.
That's a good call.
I support my country. Support the troops.
Hey, FBI, it wasn't me.
Close the borders.
Hey, where? Hey,
Did you hear what he said? No, stop. He just said close the borders.
That's patriotic. Patriotic. Close the borders.
Where am I in the box? Where are you in relation to me?
You're on the bottom right.
I'm on the bottom right, and you're where?
Top left.
FBI.
Listen.
I don't got nothing to do with that.
Listen, I renounce that statement and anything that came with it. I don't support that.
I do have recordings of Ethan saying that y'all did it. I'll send it to y'all if you ask for it.
Caleb, you're not gonna sit up here and act like you haven't been saying on the phone.
See,
they can tap this phone.
Yeah, see.
Hey, host, get us back on track.
Yeah, see,
this is going off the rails.
Kansas City Chiefs are at Santa Barbara or Santa Clara.
It wasn't
the 49ers.
Caleb, they can tap your phone.
Kansas City
get us back on track.
Kansas City is a 1.5 point underdog in Santa Clara. And I will go Kansas City. I'm going all road teams this week.
You said
don't
Kansas
even have them.
City
You had them at 6, don't you, or 5?
The Chargers, you say?
5. They're playing the 49ers.
They're playing the 49ers.
Oh,
give me the Chiefs.
Okay. I got the Chiefs in a close win given to by the refs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs get their first loss. Let me go. Give me some 49ers.
You know what?
No,
Okay, bro, I can change my pick.
No,
who you going with?
Kansas City.
Ethan, who you going with?
Caleb, Kyle, you're staying with the Chiefs. You're not.
Ethan, no. How you gonna sit here and tell me they ain't played yet? No, I'm not.
I did the same thing.
Ethan, who do you have?
And then he tried to switch. You're not switching. I picked
Ethan,
the Chiefs.
what in the world are you talking about? I'm going 49ers. It's 2-2 because I really.
Yeah, y'all told me I couldn't switch. Y'all told me I couldn't switch.
Your reason for switching was caveatus.
He put a caveat on it though, so I don't
my
know.
My gut instinct was to say Kansas City, but when I think about it, I really want San Francisco to win.
No,
so
you're getting the Chiefs. You're not going to say
it's okay.
Say,
it's okay. Hey, people, I picked
Chiefs,
San Francisco.
No,
I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I picked 49ers.
Written down on paper.
Sunday night. What does paper mean?
Next.
Ethan, you told us what they said about the papers about that event 23 years ago.
Okay, well, don't worry. I'll put
it. You said stuff can be changed. You said stuff can be changed. That's what you said. Ethan, that's what you said. Nothing.
Host, you're supposed to keep us on the rails, not take us off the rails.
I'm sorry. I was just saying because he said stuff written down can be changed and influenced. All right, New York Jets are going. Speaking of, New York is going to Pittsburgh. In a game where I'm assuming Davante gonna play. Give me them terrible towel Steelers.
Russ first game back.
He is starting.
Let me go with the Jets.
Baby.
Got the Steelers.
Give me
I literally forgot about that.
Give me the
Steelers. Actually, because it is Russ's. Ethan, I forgot about Russ' first start, bro. I did forget about that.
Gosh, okay.
But see, that's my thing, bro. Like that's my thing. Like, you know what? I'll stay with the Steelers. Good. Gonna steal them boys' lunch money. Had them boys like, oh my God, 2-5. What do we do? All right. Then we got two. He got the Jets.
Oh.
We got 2 Monday Night Football games. The 8:15 will be Baltimore down at Tampa, which on paper could be a good game, truly. Like, I do think that would be a good game. It's not. Okay. I got Baltimore. Who y'all got? Who you got?
Yeah, I got Ravens. Ain't nobody stopping that.
Give me the Bucks, baby.
No, the Bucks is not. The Bucks can't stop. The Bucks can't stop that run.
They're not stopping that boy King Henry.
Give me Lamar.
Unless God forbid somebody get injured, there ain't no way.
And finally, 9 o'clock, we have the LA Chargers at
don't know.
Arizona.
I don't know about this.
Chargers are finding ways to win. Cardinals are very inconsistent this year. So,
give me.
I don't know.
Okay,
Marvin
so give
Harrison
me
is
Kyler.
not. Marvin's not going to play because he got a concussion, so he's going to be in concussion protocol.
Okay,
So
give me the Chargers.
I'm going to go Chargers.
Give me Kyler for a big night then, because he doesn't have back-to-back good games, but he will have a bounce back.
I mean, I feel you. I'm not mad at the pick. I feel like they can't win, but I'm going to go Chargers.
I'm going to go with E here. I'm going Cardinals. I don't trust that boy, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, but you picked him last week. I'll just let you know that.
I don't trust that boy, Justin Herbert.
I'm trying to hit with that reverse. Yes, he did, because he was like, I'm picking Herbert. I'm like, everybody like, what? All right, so those are our picks.
I don't think I picked Herbert last week.
No,
Bro, yes, bruh. How do you?
Who they play? Who they play last week?
The Broncos.
He did not pick them. What you?
Yeah, I picked the Broncos.
Well, maybe the week before, bro. You picked him 1 week, and you was like,
I don't trust nothing about them.
Okay, that's cool.
They're the one. Hey, they're the ones that keep messing up my damn record too.
For clarification, Unc has never picked the Chargers.
See,
homie,
they're the ones messing up my record.
I don't know what Kyle's talking about.
Chiefs.
This would be the Chiefs game to lose, wouldn't it?
I'm going upset city.
I knew it.
Give me the Chargers, baby.
This would be the Chiefs game to lose. So.
Bruh, okay, that's fine. I'll go find it because unless it was another quarterback, we were just like,
I have it all down on my paper. Like I don't know.
That's okay. Now I'm gonna find the clip. When I find the clip too, I want you to put it here because now I'm gonna go find it. All right. The bye weeks for next week will be Chicago and Dallas. All right. Well, I mean, it's your time, bro. I don't know. I really don't know what you're talking about. A lot of fluences did happen, truly, and within this week across the sports. So, take off, Kiss.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come on, let me holler at your uncle real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, this week, like I said, man, there's a lot of things been going on. With trades, people getting fired. Jerry may or may not have CTE. We're looking at a plethora of things going on in the world of sports. I was between two things. The one I chose, probably because I feel most strongly about it, and I don't know if y'all saw the video of Terrell Owens at 50 years old. Terrell Owens, are you nuts? Did you guys see this Terrell Owens video at 50 years old said he could catch a touchdown on Travis Hunter, who's going to probably be the number one pick in the draft?
Yes.
Terrell Owens. Listen, I know you Hall of Fame and all that. Listen, cool. Okay? I understand it. But come on, man. Travis Hunter about to be number one pick in the NFL draft, talking about you can take touchdown passes. But I understand you might have a little bit of CTE too, but I'm going to let that one slide. Okay, but the one I chose, man, and it's a topic that it really, really burns me. Being a black man in America, this is a bit of a serious topic, but and it's about nepotism. Okay, I've been seeing all week people talking about nobody know who the first pick in the draft was. They can't even pronounce his name in the NBA draft. Nobody know who the second pick in the NBA draft was. Nobody can name you the top 15 probably. Unless you are locked in the NBA, you probably can't name the first 15 picks in the NBA draft. But people are talking about Bronny. Oh, Bronny, can he play? Oh, should he be on the team? You know he was minus 40 on all of the preseason games. Okay? Listen, the number one pick in the draft, okay? Yes, Bronny is minus 40 over all his games. Number one pick in the draft, okay, I think is right below him. If you look at the numbers, the number one pick in the draft is right below him, but people want to talk about Bronny. People want to talk about LeBron James, okay? So everybody who have anything negative to say, this on this corner is for y'all, man, okay? We live in a world, man, especially the black people, y'all should be ashamed of yourself and y'all a disgrace. Okay? Because we live our life in America. Okay? We see it every day. Nepotism exists all around us. Okay? If I own a convenience store, you think I'm going to get somebody off the street and say, hey, would you like to run my business? Or I'm going to get my son or a family member to come in to run my business. Okay? In the LeBron James household, okay, basketball is a family business. Okay? Basketball that made LeBron James a billionaire while he's still playing. Not while he retired like MJ and selling all the shoes and all that. He retired. He is still in the NBA and he is a billionaire because of basketball. Okay, so everybody who has something negative to say about, oh, Bronny shouldn't even be on the team. Bronny, they move heaven and earth to get drafted. First of all, they did not move heaven and earth for Bronny to get drafted. Bronny was the 55th pick in the NBA draft. Okay. Oh, but they were calling teams and telling teams not to draft Bronny. If I had the power to get my son on the team, you think I want my team, you think I want my son to play for those dogged, just dragging god awful Detroit Pistons? Huh? You think I want my son, okay, to go to the dogged, dreaded, awful Charlotte Bobcats or whatever the hell their name is? They ain't even the Bobcats no more. Okay? You think I want my son to go there? All right? I want my son to be with me so I can help with his development. Okay? And if I have the power to bring my son to my team because I have earned the clout in order to do so, then that's my right. And if anybody got anything negative to say about that, you should be ashamed of your damn self. Okay? Because your boss right now, at the job that you work at, he probably got the job from his family member. And guess what? You not going to get the job. He going to get a job to somebody in his family. Because that's how the world works, people. Okay? So I just hear constantly people talking about Bronny. Bronny is a 55th pick. Look, another DNP. Bronny didn't play. He's not supposed to play. He's the 55th pick in the draft. Okay? He's a development player. Okay? Name me a player in the second round in the history of the NBA that anybody ever talked about this early. Nobody. You like that harmonizing? Okay, listen, man. So that's my uncle's corner, man. That's really been bothering me, man. I just, and then you got a dude like a Rashad McCant, whoever though. Anyway, you gonna make me cuss, Rashad.
Now go ahead. We'll just bleep it out.
Rashad talking about.
Get it off your chest.
Oh, listen, okay. Rashad talking about. He shouldn't be in the NBA. Oh, he took the opportunity for somebody else. Look at the kid with what that dude name is with the Q, who was balling, who was undrafted.
Quincy Oliveira. I went to school with him. Like,
okay, all right. He said, "Look, Quincy Oliveira should have been drafted. Maybe if Quincy Oliveira was drafted, he wouldn't be playing. Everything happened the way it's supposed to happen."
Yeah, bro. He gonna find a way to build a team regardless. You know what I'm saying? So
that dude is a hooper. But don't tell me, okay, Rashad McCant, you the same dude that say, "Oh, if I'm a basketball player and if my son had questions, I let him find out on his own." You idiot.
Rashad just anyway. Go ahead.
Okay. You have all the knowledge. You have all the tools. You have all the answers to the test. And you're going to tell me, you're going to look your son in the face and say, go figure it out on your own? You got to be a dummy. Okay? So, hey, man, I want to thank y'all for coming to Unc's Corner, man. This one was a little bit more of a serious topic because nepotism in this world in the world that we live in exists every day. Get off Bronny James. He's not going to be any good for 2 or 3 years. He is a development project, just as all of the players. And if you are drafted in the second round in the NBA draft, you are a development player. So stop. I don't want to hear anybody talking about, oh, look, LeBron James, Bronny didn't play this week. Another DNP. He must can't play. Okay? All these dudes that are in the second round, that are development players, to all the people that are sitting on their sofa, will bust your ass. So shut the hell up and shut your mouth. Okay? Bronny James. I'm not evaluating him for at least 2 to 3 years. Okay? Give me 2. The kid only 19 years old. Okay? Give me 2 or 3 years, and then I'll evaluate Bronny James. Hey man, y'all put in the chat, in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping? Should we be? I know a lot of people are saying. I saw a comment that people say, "Oh well, he's a professional, so we're allowed to talk to him about him." And I'm not saying that you're not allowed to talk about him. I'm just saying that because he is the 55th pick in the draft, he shouldn't have more conversation about him, and you not talking about the number 1, number 2, number 3, and the top 15. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna talk about him, you gotta talk about all the other players. Okay? The players who are supposedly ready to play and ready to contribute right now. Okay? Number 1 pick in the draft is on the Wizards. Okay? You think I want my son to be on the Wizards? Or the Hawks? Or what the second
Alex
got the player
Alex
is on the Wizards. The Wizards is one of the sorriest teams in the NBA. I can get a shot. I can shoot the ball from half court if I want to, because ain't nothing out here. Okay? And that dude, a minus whatever his numbers is. Okay? So quit being disrespectful. LeBron James has earned the right to have his son play with him. That's my Unc's Corner. Thank y'all for coming. What y'all think, boys?
Nah,
I don't disagree with what you said.
it's
I just feel like the only thing I probably would disagree with is I know you're saying like, why isn't nobody talking about all the other players? Well, unfortunately, you're LeBron James' son, so it's gonna come with it. I mean, I'm not saying that it's right, but you're LeBron James' son.
Well, no,
When
it's
he was
I
coming
don't
into the
think.
league.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the hate that come with it. Like,
That's what I
yeah,
just said. That's what I just said. It's not right.
obviously that's who.
You kind of have to expect that he's going to inherit that.
That's
They
what I'm
hate his
saying. I
dad.
was just
Of
about to
course
say
they're gonna
his
hate
dad
him.
went through the same
Hate his
exact
dad.
thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's a right or wrong. I think
here's the.
it's
My,
like
hold on,
it's a
Kyle, real
circumstance.
quick. Yeah, hold on, Kyle, real quick. What I'm saying, guys, is not the fact that his dad didn't go through it, but his dad was the number 1 pick in the draft. Okay, his dad, they were deeming him the next one. Okay, and he has surpassed everybody's expectations. As great as everybody thought he would be, he has surpassed that. Okay, so you want to hate on him being the number 1 pick in the draft and he's not doing what he's supposed to do? Good. You want to talk about him? You want to bring him up? Good. He's going to be the topic. He's going to be the narrative because of who his daddy is. Fine. I'm talking about, if you guys see online the hatred and the animus people have, like LeBron James. Who does LeBron James think he is that he could just have his son? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the
We
hate.
understand that, but we're saying that's just
it's for a reason though. Like for me, right? And I'm not even saying. I think it's because of how people rated Bronny coming out of high school too. Like even though Bronny by no means is Bronny a bad player. He's had a national schedule since he was a freshman. Actually, since before he was a freshman, since he was in 8th grade, right? But and no way in hell should he be a McDonald's All-American. There's no way in hell he should have been a McDonald's All-American at all. There's no way he should have been a top 100 in his class because he
wasn't. He was 200 something. Oh yes, he was actually. Sorry.
No,
yes,
He was.
He was a top 100.
Yeah,
There's no
after
way he
his
should
coming
be
into
top
his senior year.
his class.
Yeah, he was.
That's neither here nor there. I think that's where the court. I mean, obviously you have a little bit of the Skip syndrome mixed in there, where they just hate LeBron because they hate LeBron and they hate Bronny as an
Anybody,
extension of
from
LeBron.
him, yeah.
But when you sit down and you
Except
look at how
Savannah
people,
James.
when you sit when you
But-
sit
but
down
my-
at the full body of why, like that evaluation plays a lot of part into it, and people don't acknowledge that. Like me personally, I'm not
Okay,
even looking at it from a nepotism side. I'm looking at it from a basketball standpoint. I can't. Like,
And I understand what you're saying, Kay. But my thing is that Bronny's fault that y'all rank me where y'all rank me? Is it my fault that I was a NBA
no.
All-American.
Well, yeah,
And that's my point.
No, that's
So
the pundits that you
these
hate.
guys are bringing hatred upon him. He had nothing to do with it. I can't.
And then on top of that,
Ain't
that's
none of
just
us out here, and none of us here get to choose who our daddy is.
No,
okay? I wish LeBron was my daddy.
No, I was about to say, like, if you put it in that perspective, like LeBron's career,
not that type of daddy, K. Not that type of daddy.
Yeah,
either way, that statement is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
A grown man saying
Either
that
way.
you wish LeBron was your daddy.
Hey,
Like that just sounds like the most.
me and LeBron
Bron
is the same age, and I wish LeBron was my daddy. You understand me?
Bro, that's
Okay,
not the
y'all can't
sexual
pause
thing I
me
ever heard
because
in my
I'm
life.
unpausable. You
Oh,
understand?
okay.
I love.
Listen,
Wait, what? What did Shannon say? I am unpausable.
Me
okay?
and
I'm not
LeBron are the
messing
same
around with
age,
y'all.
and I wanted to do.
I gotta tiptoe around words.
Listen,
You can't say this and this together.
Okay, hold on. Let me say my point. Okay, hold on.
I'm a grown man, and guess what? I want LeBron James to be my daddy. Yes,
He said
please.
it again.
I want to have $1 billion. Okay, I want to be.
Ethan's gonna start off the video with that clip, right? He gonna start off.
You know when you say, listen. You know when you, you know up under that will where it say my beneficiary. I want to be the beneficiary of LeBron James, please. Thank you very much. Okay, we don't get to decide. We don't get to decide who our fathers are.
Listen,
you understand?
Listen.
And maybe I should have used father instead of
that
doesn't make it any better.
But what I'm saying,
you know, this is going out on the internet, right? You know, this is gonna be like public record, right?
Listen. Like
that
I told
goes
y'all,
to the Pause Hall of Fame.
Listen, I've been telling y'all, okay, I'm secure in my manhood. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, but what I'm saying is
very questionable.
To get it back on track though, for real though. But like I'm saying, like it's not. I understand everything that you just said and everything you laid out, which is true, and I get it. So some people are like, he don't deserve this, but at the same time, he didn't do anything to gain that. I can't. I don't have any control about where you rank me. I don't have any control. If somebody send me an invite and say, would you like to come to McDonald's on American? Who the hell am I to say no, or I don't deserve to go there? Like, so that's my point.
Yeah,
you know
like,
saying?
hey, from his perspective, like, again, to your point, and it reminds me, it's like, LeBron, like, literally, it is different in a sense from, like, the Ball brothers. In fact, like, LeVar went out and did stuff that, like, put a target on their back, although they had to cash in that check, right? And to say, obviously, the injury or whatever, but they contributed to their teams in a variety of ways, obviously, more one than the other. But in this instance, LeBron's career is the check itself. Like, and again, you don't want your daddy to be sorry, like, don't be out there and suck. He just so happened to be the best player to ever live. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying from the perspective of it's not Bronny's fault at all. But I also understand the other side, and with Kay, and I don't know if you were trying to touch on this, humans are just inherently attracted to negativity.
That's
the fact that, like, you're Bronny's kid? You better live up to it. In all reality, like you said, how many second-round picks make a team, let alone get minutes on a court, let alone, like, come on, like, let's be for real. Right. Name the last 10 55th picks. You can't do it. I guarantee they overseas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, because my dad is, again, one of the best players to ever touch a basketball, I have an opportunity, an extended opportunity, to make my name here in LA, and I'm going to take it. I'm sorry. That's just chance. That's life.
And I think
life's not fair, bro.
There is even like certain things, and I know Caleb was probably going to touch on this, but
and I'm going to even further this, but go ahead. Because I have a perfect example. I said I'm going to further this, but go ahead. I have a perfect example.
Well, I was going to say, one of the examples that you could use is like when he was still in college, I guess, or in high school, whatever. LeBron's like, oh, my son Bronny is better than 90% of these cats in the NBA. It's kind of like when you say something like that, and I understand that's like you're his dad. But obviously, you gotta hype your son up, stuff like that, whatever it is. But like, bro, come on, man, you don't say stuff reckless like that because then people are gonna take it to the next level.
But my thing is though, like, you guys don't have kids, but my thing is that wasn't a reckless statement. If I'm watching them every day, I'm in the NBA. I have dudes on my team. I see what these dudes look like. And I'm with Bronny every day, and I see his improvement. And I feel like, hey, man, Bronny is, okay, maybe I shouldn't put it out there to the world, but I don't think that he don't really feel that. I think he really, it wasn't that he was trying to hype Bronny. I think he really feel that.
No, because he might have believed that.
LeVar came out and said, unanimous MVP, my son better than unanimous MVP Steph. And the whole world stopped. I don't know, like, the whole world, like, stopped. Yeah, like, what did you just say? Like, come on, bro.
But
So,
that's
like,
coming
again,
that's coming from the dad. So like, it's not that I'm going to take you. It's not that I'm not
yeah,
going
like,
to take
but
you
me and you
serious
have
when you say.
common sense. The
But like,
world
you're
don't
going
have
to
common
say that.
sense to be like, okay, it's his dad. Like, they're like, oh, LeBron said he better. Oh, let's put him out there then. Like, come on, man. People don't take stuff with a grain of salt no more because, again, we want to get to the negativity. People gonna be like, oh, look at Bronny. Like, I mean, and like
And
I
it
said,
didn't
right?
make it any better
There's a
that he was
guy.
trying to
There's people
defend it
making
when
like
people were saying
highlight
his
tapes of
comments.
like just how inefficient he's been playing. Like, you know, him missing shots. Okay, cool. Like, cool. Because at the end of the day, like, we want you to become a better basketball player, and he's not gonna escape criticism either. Like, he's played bad basketball,
No,
right?
and I'm
But
cool with that.
it's the spotlight. Like, it's just you, not the rest of the team. Like
Yeah,
you said,
it's
the
like
number
he's
one,
not.
number two picks.
Look. If he was the number 1 pick or top 5 or even top 15, I get all of that. You got to take and eat all of that.
Yeah,
But come on, man. The kid was drafted 55th, man. Come on.
Bro, when you speak about nepotism and stuff like that, I'm gonna bring it back, and this is a one-to-one example. Look at Dwayne Wade, son. Okay, look at comparison.
Sorry.
Similar.
hey, bro, you
Okay.
nah.
Look at
See,
look at
You know what I'm saying?
you
World.
nah,
You see what I'm saying?
nah. That was insane, bro. For real. You need
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Look
Hey,
at
you're gonna
Zaire.
have them on you. Come on now. You better be careful now. Hey, you walking that
Man.
tight line, my boy.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I stand with I
No,
stand.
you don't stand with anything. Shut
I
up.
just
Stand with
stand.
who?
I just stand.
You said-
Nah, I just said I just stand, bro. I didn't
Well,
say
listen,
I just stand.
Listen, you don't want to sit.
Hey, yep. See. So now you guys. So I hope this whole thing is getting canceled because you know they will cancel us before anybody else will,
Oh boy.
bro.
You can
Okay.
put any of that in there. I just want to let you know now. But
I'm putting that in there. It's just getting bleep.
Nah,
Listen.
we can't give them even the closest idea of what we're talking about. Nope.
Listen, okay. Anyway,
Are
but
you
even
guys
when you go back
podcast?
to situations, when you go back to similar situations with Zaire Wade, he even played with Bronny and Sierra Canyon for a season, right?
Didn't we say he?
when
Anyway, go ahead.
When you look at that situation, obviously Dwayne Wade doesn't have the level of pull that LeBron has, but he still has a decent amount of pull with him being the owner of the Jazz, which is why he even got a G League spot on that team. It's just like even their production while they were there and everything like that was similar. And Bronny's last like 2 years of playing at Sierra Canyon, he didn't even have like 5 stars to play ahead of him because there was nobody notable on that team at that point.
But my
Like
my thing is with Zaire though is as Zaire is a smaller guard too, also, but he doesn't have the explosiveness that Bronny got, right? So at 5'2", at 6 feet tall, 6'2", he not dunking the basketball like Bronny getting up. Like, I mean, he could dunk the basketball. I'm not saying he can't, but I'm just saying, like, you know, he rim grazing. He doesn't have that athleticism because even though Bronny's small, Bronny can lock up defensively, right? He can move his feet. He can do a lot. There's a lot of things defensively Bronny can do that Zaire never could. I think Zaire is probably a better scorer than he is, but then again, you're 6'2" guard, you're small, you're frail, you don't have the muscle, whatever. People are gonna, you know, in the NBA, they're gonna move you where they want you, and they're gonna get you out of that. So you have to be elite to be that size. You have to be elite. But when Bronny's coming in and what they're looking at it as like a Drew Holiday, like a guy that's a 3D that can lock up your best player or your best guards, and not only as a little guard he can rebound, and then also he can make the wide open three, right? So
like his best comparison is an older Mike Conley, like after the grit and grind era in Memphis, right? Like he's not as big as Drew Holiday because Drew Holiday is a legit 6'4", 6'5", 210 pounds.
Yeah.
And I also think LeBron screwed up in his development too. I think he tried to have him play like a pro game when he should have because Gilbert Arenas trained him up until his 8th grade year. I think he should have leaned on his resources a little bit more, training with his godfather CP3 because they're similar in size. He's a little bit
no,
bigger.
but LeBron was teaching him the game. So see, here's the thing that.
But
here's the thing that Bronny has that a lot of people don't have either. Okay, is that the cerebral mind to play the game too. right?
That's
so,
what you.
so,
But
so,
that's why you
so that's what he was.
CP3. I'm saying when LeBron, obviously LeBron can teach the game because he has a mind for the game, but he can't teach it from the aspect of being a small guard.
That
LeBron
size,
is 6'9".
no, he can't do
CP3 is 5'11", 6 feet, whatever. He can teach the mind at being a defensive guard or being a well-rounded guard where he can do everything on the floor. That's what I'm saying. Or leaning on the Gilbert Arenas who can score, who he can give you 30 at a 6'2", flat foot, 6'3". Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like when you look
Gilbert Arenas taller than that, ain't it? How tall is Gilbert Arenas? Gilbert Arenas at least 6'5".
No, he's
6'4", 6'5".
He's like 6'3". He's like 6'3" on the
Gilbert Arenas?
That's what he said out of his own mouth.
Gilbert at his prime was taller than that. He had to be around 6'4", 6'5".
But he said he's
That's what I thought.
He said he's 6'2", 6'3". Well, he might be a little bit taller because his son's like 6'7", so maybe. But I just think he should have leaned more on those guys around him for Bronny's development. Me personally, but
all right, not to cut y'all off short, but we pushing the limit once again. No, I mean I agree with you. Like again, going back to your main point, just the whole nepotism thing. People need to just shut their mouth, okay? And what about you work and put your children in that position and shut up?
Exactly.
All right,
exactly.
And that's all I got to say about that. Again, we know our situations and what our parents did. We already know what you're gonna have set for Noah. Just put yourself and your children in that situation if you didn't come from it. That's all I got to say instead of hating on somebody else. But that's neither here nor there.
And yeah, that was my only point, especially from our people. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm not saying
right, Kate. Like you say, Kate, it always be your people.
I was about to say, it'd only be us.
Well, we're going to get canceled for that
only
too. But hey, that's neither here nor there.
I wouldn't say, that came out wrong. Whatever.
Now, people be hating of all, but it's prevalent. I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm worried about my people. My people need to do better. I don't care about nobody else. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
So that's all I'm saying.
What I meant to say is we are our worst enemy. I'll put it like that. Go ahead.
Sure. Agree.
But that is going to wrap up this episode. So went over week 6, put in our picks of week 7 on the record so we could always come back and verify. We got some interesting matchups. Stay tuned. We may have a special NBA episode dropping soon. So y'all be ready. Y'all got anything y'all want to say before we close it out for the people?
Oh, because you cut me off.
Hey, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Get down there in the comment section. Premiere Thursdays at 5 p.m., man. Thank y'all for all the support.
Because I got cut off the last time. I'm just saying it. Banner 19 loading. Go ahead. I know you.
We didn't cut you off. You said that the last time, and nobody cared.
Stay off the oil.
And
the oil got to go.
And there he goes.
No, that's not.
He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it.
1. Peace.
Oh. Hey. Oh.